everyone, it's Sal, Stretford Post. How you all doing? And welcome to the live watch-along between Rosenborg and Manchester United in the pre-season friendly, guys. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing fine. We are back for a watch-along, guys. Here we are for Manchester United. It's not the World Cup anymore. We're here for the more serious nitty-gritty of a pre-season friendly and Manchester United, of course, which is why we are here. So what this channel is all about is Manchester United, guys. Welcome to the stream, guys. If you don't mind, could you kindly subscribe to the channel if you're new? Smash a like on the video. All that jazz, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Thank you, everyone who has decided to join me today. I appreciate every single one of you guys who's joined me today. The lineups have been announced, guys. Let's get through this swiftly in regards to the lineups, guys. Now, this is the Manchester United and the Rosenborg RBK lineup. Of course, we got VTech. Looking forward to seeing VTech in goal. Guys, you know, we're not going to see much of VTech probably. VTech will probably go on loan eventually, guys. Again, even though, you know what, it's a little bit sad because I like him. I think he's a very good goalkeeper. Lenny Yoro will be playing as a right back. We've got Harry Maguire and Heaven as the two centre backs and Luke Shaw as left back. Now, obviously, there's a little bit of a thing, but there's Santos and Mason Mount in the midfield. In Bremo, Lacey and Dorgu, there will be an interchange between Lacey and Bremo in this game. In Bremo, obviously, there's some out there saying Bremo's playing up front. Some are saying he's playing on the right. I think he's playing on the up front today. Xerxes playing as number 10. Shea Lacey will be playing as the right midfield with Dorgu on the left, guys. That is the first team lineup. Strong lineup, to be honest with you. Experienced lineup. Obviously, you could pick out maybe Lacey, but VTech. But yeah, strong lineup for Manchester United. In regards to Rosenborg, we got Wallstedt there of Sweden. We've got Mortensen, who plays as a right back for Denmark. We've got Volden, the centre back, guys. We've got Nemček, who plays in Slovakia, the Slovakian international. We got Adrian Pereira as the left back. We got Boomholt as the centre midfielder alongside Saunes, who plays as a centre midfielder. Fossum there as Eva Fossum. He plays as a centre midfielder as well. We've got Rayton Sunday. Guys, Raiden Sunday, he's on the right with Shaker as a striker, the Algerian international. And we got Sasa as the left winger. Guys, in regards to the substitutions for Manchester United and Rosenborg, let's start with Man United. We've got Dermot Mee, Tom Heaton, Daniel Armour, Jaden Camerson. Looking forward to seeing Jaden back and playing. Daniel Gore back at the football club. Harry Amas back at the football club. Jack Fletcher, Jacob Devaney, Jim Thwaites. Looking forward to seeing him play today. Toby Collier, Tyler Fletcher, Tida Obi Martin, Ethan Williams, JJ Gabriel. Good to see JJ Gabriel, guys, getting a chance in the Manchester United first team squad. Guys, look, listen, we'd like to see him play. We'd like to see him get some minutes. He's this guy. If you're good enough, you are old enough. In regards to Rosenborg, Amden Sandberg, Aslak von Witchery, Boye Sakori Hedman. We got Elias Schrodal. We got Hakan Rostan. Mikael Kornansen Seide, Tobias Solheim Dahl, Jurek Heid Hernes, Alexander Bergerson, Johan Bakke, David Dures, Emil Seide, Maciek Sobaszynski, and Dino Islamovic, who is injured. He's not playing today. So those are the two lineups today, guys, for the team. I hope you're all doing well. Welcome to the stream, guys. Welcome, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today, guys. It's back with Manchester United, of course. Manchester United watch-alongs. We are here for a long season, of course, guys. Lots of rumours, lots of transfer rumours. We can get into that as we go along on the show, guys. Lots of news coming, circulating around Man United. You know, notably, was it Carlos Baleba begging to come to Manchester United, getting his entourage to get him to sign for Manchester, to get Man United to sign him, basically. Unbelievable, man. I mean, you know what the key is? You know what I heard? There's a little trick called actually performing well for your football club, and teams will want you. Teams will want you if you perform for your football club. Who would have thought, guys? If you perform for your football club, teams will want you, would they, at the end of the day? Crazy. I never heard of such a thing. Big up everyone in the stream, guys. Big up Kenny. Good to see you, mate. Big up Sal. Happy weekend in advance to you too, my friend. Rosenborg form looks good, Sal. Yeah. Rosenborg, just to let you know, guys, Rosenborg have already started their season. They're already there, guys, started their season. They are much more match fit than Manchester United, just to let you know. The Norwegian league starts, obviously, in the summer. So Man United obviously won't be as fit naturally as the Rosenborg players. But you know what I would say? Look, we're supposed to be better than them, so it shouldn't really matter, should it? Big up, Mandem. How you doing, my friend? Big up, Stretford Post community. Hope everyone is well. People hit the like button early doors. Kind describe out. Thank you so much, you legend. Big up, Gregory, as well. Rosenborg are actually 13 games into their season, so it would look more. They will be much more fitter than us. Yeah, I would like to think that our quality will shine through. I like to think that our talent will shine through. If I'm being hope so. Big up everyone, guys. Big up Greg. Big up everyone, and hope you're all doing well today, guys. Absolutely great to see you here. I appreciate every single one of you guys here, guys. Of course. Yeah. Look. Should be a good game. Obviously, this is exciting. Man United against Rosenborg, Norway. I think it's an exciting thing. But the history and heritage that we have. With Rosenborg, it goes a long way back, guys. And with Norway in particular, we last played Rosenborg in a friendly on July the 15th, 2024. We actually lost that game by 1-0, something similar to this. Home scored the goal back then, quite a while ago, of course, guys. But yeah, look, these games is to test fitness, but also, guys, what I would also emphasize, it's not just about it's a friendly. It's not just about this is a friendly and blah, blah, blah. It isn't just that, guys. It's also about players improving the manager, showing the manager what they're all about. Players on the peripheral of the first team squad, the first team, it's all about proving to the manager what you're all about, trying to force your way into the team. That's what it's all about. And I agree with that. You know what I mean? Go out there, do your best, and show the manager what he's missing. And that's what it is, guys. Looking forward to seeing Shea Lacey today. Obviously, JJ Gabriel, I hope that he comes onto the pitch. So excited about JJ Gabriel as well. Of course, I'm really excited about him coming in. Shea Lacey, definitely excited about Shea Lacey. Jim Thwaites as well, big fan. Hopefully, he comes onto the pitch as well. Big up, Michael. Hope you're doing well. Two starters in their position out of 11. It's a very experienced lineup, to be fair, apart from Shea Lacey and Vitek in regards to the first team. This is a very experienced lineup for Manchester United. A lot of those players have hundreds of appearances between them for Manchester United. Of course, looking forward to seeing Andre Santos again, of course, bedding into the Manchester United lineup. But yeah, Shea Lacey, maybe Jim Thwaites off the bench. Maybe we're going to get JJ Gabriel off the bench and we're going to see some new players and maybe players that will contribute next season. It's not all about the signings. Of course it's not. But it's also about, the players that are in our squad currently, the young players that are in our squad currently. What can they do? You know what I mean? And I would say that absolutely. So very excited about everything, guys. Really excited. Big up, Mandem. Bro, these belabor links are not going away. I'm really worried that I don't understand that Glinios are trying to do in this window. Look, at the end of the day, Mandem, in regards to Carlos Baleba, Carlos Baleba has a PR team. He has, I don't know whether he's purchased a bunch of bots. I don't know, but I've never seen any player play so badly, yet so many people want him. It does go to show you, that is ridiculous, guys. It does go to show you that what's going on. You know what I mean? And that he has been paying, I don't know, allegedly, probably paying some bots and PR team to do his work for him. And now he's getting people to approach Man United to buy him. But I say this, look, if you want to go to Man United, you want to go to Man United, perform well for your football club, play well for your football club, do the business for your football club. We don't talk about it. Just do your business for your football club and everything will work out for itself, wouldn't it? At the end of the day, guys, absolutely. Do you know what I mean? That's what I would say about that. But yeah, look, you know what? We're not going to hear the last of it. Definitely not going to hear the last of Carlos Baleba's name this summer. Absolutely not. We're gonna hear a lot about him. Big up Stephen for watching from Belfast, my friend. Hope you're doing well, mate. Hope everything is blessed of you, you main man. Hope you're blessed. Big up Michael. I do not agree with the lineup. Front Gunya should started. Sal, it's a friendly, Michael. It's a friendly. Relax, take it easy, because there's nothing that you can do. Relax. Yes. Gregory, Sal, are United signing any players today? No, not today, mate. Or not today. And as far as I'm aware, however, you never know, dear. Hi, Sal. Long time no see, FCB. What's going on, mate? Hope you're doing well. Big up everyone, guys. Yeah, it is only a friendly, guys. So don't worry about team lineups and stuff like that right now. You know what I mean? It's about getting some minutes under your belt and performing, stuff like that. Pretty certain Cunha will play a huge role next season. That's what we're talking about, guys. Absolutely. So it's not about being pessimistic and being negative right now. I think there's a time and a place to be negative. Right now, it's just about a time to watch these players and see what these players could offer, of course. Rivals don't even rate our window. Mandem are out here telling me that we had a little man midfield rebuild. Yeah, look, guys, it's embarrassing, Mandem. Look, and those who know, you know me, Mandem. You know I go on other channels. You know I speak to a lot of people. You know that, people will come out and say, oh, it's not bad, for Man United. It's not bad that what Man United have done this window so far for Man United. We're getting bantered, guys. We really are getting bantered. It is a joke thing, really, honestly. And, at the end of the day, it's crazy, guys, that people are actually, happy and delighted by it. I've seen people celebrating some of these signings. I mean, goodness me. Anyway, but what we're going to do today, we hope that this is Santos. Santos is a Manchester United player. And we hope that Andre Santos does well for Manchester United today and for the rest of the season. Hopefully he proves everyone what we hope he will become, of course. Absolutely. Absolutely. Big up. I'm relaxed, chilling in the sunshine. Big up FCB. At least you're not Liverpool. Big up, my friend. I hope you're doing well. Welcome back to the stream. And guys, let me just say thank you to every single one of you who joined me for the watch-alongs for the World Cup. Guys, I did over 50 games. It was a slog. Thank you. It was controversial. It was madness. It was chaotic, but I loved every minute of it. And I just want to say thank you to everyone who joins me for these watch-alongs, guys. There's not a lot of people who join me for watch-alongs, of course. Mainly people join me for my transfer news. But you know what? I really appreciate every single one of you guys who joined me for the World Cup. Fantastic. Brilliant tournament. I've had a good time. I've had a great time with you guys. Waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning, doing these watch-alongs, of course, guys. So, you know what I mean? Fantastic. Absolutely. Let me just say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, good morning to the legend that is Miles O'Reilly. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Of course, hello, Sal. Hope you're well. I wish we could get a winger. We always had some good ones. Back in the day, definitely, Miles. We had some legendary wingers, of course. Would love us to get another winger in there. I would love Man United. Really looking forward to JJ Gabriel, though, getting some minutes. I know he's only 15, 16 years old, but this guy is going to be an absolute superstar. You're going to see a lot of him next season. So hopefully we got our superstar, for the next 10, 20 years. Do you know what I mean? Really, I hope so. Big up, Reg. 1 month and a week are all the same time remaining in the window. Yes. How worried should we be at the Glazers, Sir Jim? We'll simply pocket 400 million money and not spend. We should be very cautious, Gregory. We should be very concerned. This is not PTSD. This is a very, very serious matter that we got 1 month and 1 week left of this window. And so far, we're talking today, we're in the 24th of July, we are still talking about Carlos Baleba. You know what I mean? Guys, listen, get him. Just bloody sign Carlos Baleba, for crying out loud. No, because we're just going to prove that everything we've been saying anyway, and everyone's going to prove wrong. And no one will come on in and say, Sal, you was wrong about Carlos. One thing I will say about Carlos Baleba, guys, and I told Mark Goldbridge this today, Carlos Baleba is going to be the new Paul Pogba. If he signs for Man United, he's going to be the new Paul Pogba. You remember the toxicity, the Pogba FC? Carlos Baleba, let me tell you, will be the new Paul Pogba. He will be the Paul Pogba FC of 2026. That's what he's going to be, guys. Absolutely. Manchester United boasting their beautiful blue kit, guys, today. The brand new blue kit. Rosenborg wearing white and black, looking like Fulham. Timo Fulham. No disrespect. Absolutely. But there you go. Baleba is garbage. Try telling the thousands and thousands of bots, Gregory. Do you know what I mean? Absolutely madness. Do you know what I mean? Mandem, they've recently started heavily linking us to the young club Bruce striker. Yes, I know who he is. There's something to Xerxes leaving. Yes, I believe that Xerxes, they're looking to move him on. However, the only clubs that are interested in Xerxes at the moment are from Italy. And as we know it, he made his name generally at Italy. I know he played for Bayern Munich, but he really made his name at Bologna. And I think that he suits the Italian league. I really do. I think he does. I think it's his place. I really do think the Italian league is his place. I do. I think absolutely. I do think that, I like Xerxes. Let me just say that I like Xerxes, but I just don't think it's going to work out for him, to be honest, at Man United. Some players just don't fit in, do they? At the end of the day, guys, some players just don't fit in, guys. Absolutely not. Big up everyone, guys. We're ready for kickoff here. In the last 25 of the semi-final, we were awful. Last 25, we were awful. Thanks to Tuchel, by the way. But England should have won that anyway. Argentina should have been down to 10 men. England should have had a penalty, and the goal should have been disallowed. There was a foul on Jed Spence. You know what I mean? Absolutely. We're ready to go, guys. The game is underway. Man, here we go, guys. This is my first watch-along, of course, for Manchester United. This season, let's hope for a legendary season, guys. And welcome and blessings to the community for this pre-season. The Gulls, guys, absolutely. Big up, everyone. I hope you're doing well. Yes, Man United wearing all blue. Rosenborg wearing white and black here. Already cleared out there in Bremo with the ball. And Bremo will be playing there. It looks like he's playing on the right, guys. But there will be transitions between Sherlacing and Bremo in those positions. Mandem, imagine tensions caused when both Baleba and Rashford have a bad game. Why should we put ourselves through this hardship? Now, you know what? The thing is exactly, the thing is, right, is that, the main thing is not about a talent issue. It's about a mentality issue. A lot of people were telling me about Carlos Baleba, for example, and telling me, oh, you know what? He was linked to Man United last season and he didn't get his move. And, it's unfair on him, making excuse after excuse after excuse. And I'm like, mate, doesn't that clarify to you that he doesn't have a good mentality? Doesn't that tell you that he doesn't have a good mentality? You know what I mean? What does that tell you? He doesn't have a good mentality. You know what I mean? If his whole season was ruined because he didn't get his move to Man United, what will happen, guys? If Baleba has a couple of good seasons, right? What will happen if Baleba has a couple of good seasons and then Real Madrid come calling? What goes on then? Is he going to start down tooling then for Man United as well? Is that what's going to happen? You know what I mean? At least England got the bronze medal. Nobody remembers silver or bronze in the World Cup finals, mate. Nobody does, Dylan. But England haven't done bad to get a third place in the world. I don't think Scotland and Ireland and anyone have any place to sit on when they talk about England. England have got to 2 semi-finals, 2 finals in the last 8 years, which is quite impressive. Only one team wins the final at the end of the day. England, look, in my opinion, England should have beaten Argentina. I felt from the beginning, I felt that, Tuchel picked the wrong squad. I thought there was no variety in the squad at the end of the day. You know what I mean? And there you go. I felt that there was lack of creative ability when you needed it. There's no middleman kind of thing going on there, if you know what I mean. Absolutely. But yeah, look, third place is no mean feat. It's nothing to sniff at. Of course, we're Man United. We always believe in coming first, but the World Cup is incredibly difficult. Long ball there from Rosenborg, cleared away by Lenny Yoro there, guys. Close from Rosenborg. Rosenborg already look up for it in Bremo on the floor. Rosenborg already looking like they mean business today, guys. Sponsored by, Co-op. Gregory, Sal, United are not going to be replacing Xerxes or spending transfer proceeds on new players. Then should we support selling Xerxes as the team only week? No, because I feel for Xerxes' thing. I think if we sell Xerxes, he has to be replaced. As simple as that. I'm on the notion if he goes, he has to be replaced. Simple as that. We can't just give up. We can't just sit here and say, well, we keep him so we don't sign anyone. We have to push them every single day. And that's what I do on this channel. There are some people gaslighting them every single day. We are pushing them every single day. Do you know what I mean? What's with the weather? There's both rain and sunshine. Yeah, I think where are they playing the game today? It's not in Rosenborg, is it? Is it in Rosenborg? Is it in Norway? This game, as far as I'm aware. Let me have a look where this game is being played. Facts. Where are we playing this game? So this game, yeah, it is in Trondheim, Norway. It's in Trondheim, Norway. Yes, guys, it is home of Rosenborg, of course. Yeah, guys, and that is what it is, guys. Absolutely. Here come Man United. Man United holding the ball out in the middle with Andre Santos. Loses the ball. Rosenborg have a chance. Rosenborg look very similar to Fulham. Here they come, Rosenborg. It's going to be a foul for Rosenborg in a dangerous area. The number 11, guys, has been fouled there, guys. Sasa has been fouled by Mason Mount there. That's a clumsy challenge from Mason Mount there. Stupid challenge, to be honest with you. Big up, man. Then big up. Yeah, got ya. Big up. Yeah, stupid challenge from Mason Mount, to be honest with you. It's in a dangerous position now for Rosenborg. Rosenborg are in a dangerous area here. Guys, who's going to be taking the free kick here? Let's wait and see. Lots of seagulls. When the seagulls follow the troller. because they think our sardines will be thrown into the sea. We've seen a lot of seagulls here. It's VTech watching on. Looking forward to seeing VTech play today. Player of the year for Bristol City last season, of course, guys. So, look, you know what? Very capable goalkeeper indeed. Not a mean feat to be player of the year in the championship, of course, guys. Absolutely. Here comes the free kick. You know what I mean? Here comes the free kick. Goes over. There you go. Cleared away. Cleared away. Big up everyone in the stream, guys. Smash those likes, guys, by the way. Get those likes up. Man United on the back foot so far is expected, to be honest with you, with the fitness of Rosenborg. Rosenborg, of course, already 13 games into their season. So I would expect them to have an element of fitness compared to Man United, which is only our second preseason game. But not an awful result, but not a very good performance against Wrexham last time out, losing 1-0, of course. We'll have Ryan Reynolds as Man United's owner. Wouldn't that be great if Ryan Reynolds was the owner of Manchester United? Wouldn't that be brilliant? Do you know what I mean? Absolutely be amazing. Absolutely. Lots of teams are playing today, by the way, in preseason for friendlies, including Barcelona are playing today as well. Everyone getting underway. Seems ridiculous, isn't it, that the World Cup finishes straight away. We're on to friendlies and stuff like that. No rest for the wicked, of course. Tillmans has got a slight injury, by the way. Surprise, surprise. Lots of players won't be back. Some of the World Cup players won't be back to maybe a week's time or something like that. We might see them back. Man United will play Atletico Madrid on the 1st of August. So you will probably see the players come back for that game against Atletico Madrid. You probably will see the likes of Tillmans coming in and stuff like that. And hopefully more. Hopefully more. Fingers crossed, we see more. Here come Rosenborg on the left. Dominating this game so far. Man United haven't got out of first gear so far. Really dominating performance so far from Rosenborg. They're getting the fair share of the ball here, guys. Absolutely. Yeah, need Man United to wake up. Whatever time it is where you are, Sal, is a very good time for you to be on live. It's noticeable you are more energized than usual. Yes, because it's a good time for me. It's 6:07 p.m. where I am, Gregory. People don't understand when I'm in the UAE or when wherever I am, mate. I'm 3 hours ahead or 4 hours in the winter. So, obviously I have to keep very mellow. I don't want to wake anyone up, even though I want to scream to the top of my lungs. Sometimes I don't, but it's great to be here at a normal o'clock, of course, guys. And yeah, it is nice to see a game like at 6 o'clock in the afternoon, of course, rather than, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, sometimes even 2 o'clock in the afternoon, of course, in the morning, of course, guys. So really good to be here at a normal time. Normality strikes, of course. Man United playing at 6 p.m. Who would have thought it? Anyway, on the right-hand side here, Shea Lacey, back to Embremo. Embremo passes it to Lenny Yoro. Lenny Yoro in the middle, guys. So Harry Maguire, way up the pitch, guys. Way up the pitch. Poor ball from Harry Maguire there. Quite a poor ball. Lenny, a bit funny, that one. James, big up, James. Just tuned in. Has the stretchers come on for our custom season players yet? Big up, James. Apparently Tillmans is injured, but I take that with a pinch of salt. But definitely, hopefully, nobody gets injured right now. The last thing we need, is for any Man United player right now to get injured. Absolutely. Well, then again, it might push Ineos to do some business. Afternoon, Marcus, my guy. What's going on, my friend? I'm good to catch SV live again. Anything Coatport on the transfer front. Can't be bothered with Glinios right about now. I think you echo a lot of the fans around the world, to be honest with you, Marcus, that, we're getting very frustrated, very annoyed by the lack of activity. We've got 1 month and 1 week until the end of the window. So, it is concerning, of course. And the fact that we're being linked to Carlos Baleba on the 24th of July, 2026, right? And it still fills me with dread. Here comes Embremo. Embremo with a good chance of Man United, and he's straight at the goalkeeper. Goodness me, Embremo. You should put that in the back of the net. Embremo should have put that in the back of the net. There's a great chance. It was clean through there. This is why Embremo's not a striker, guys. This is why Embremo got clean through. He's clean through, man. Just bury it in the corner. There you go. Absolutely. Watching you cover games at 4 a.m. Your time going into extra time as opposed to right now is extraordinary. So big up, Gregory. Extra time is a thing, isn't it? We're going to have a lot of that next season. I have a feeling in the Champions League as well. There's going to be a lot of extra time. Here comes Dorgu. Dorgu, it's going to be a foul. Definitely that one. Yeah, that's a foul on Rosenborg. Dorgu, of course, playing on the left of midfield. I do think that you will see a lot of Patrick Dorgu on the left of midfield during next season. I think that Man United will be looking to bring in another left back. At least we hope. Lewis Hall is still on the cards. However, nothing solid yet. Nothing solid yet, guys. I am traveling back to the UAE on Wednesday. So I will be back into my usual surroundings and stuff like that. But yeah, man, I'm looking forward to the new season. Looking forward to Champions League football. It's been a while. It feels like forever. Looking forward to seeing Man United play the elite clubs in Europe again, where we belong, guys, which is the Champions League, of course. I can't wait for it. I really can't, guys. Absolutely not. Yes, big few months, of course, on Michael Carrick as well. I really do hope that Michael Carrick is back to the absolute maximum next season. This summer, of course, only 2 players, first-team players in so far, which is a little bit disappointing. Good to see Aiden Heaven back, guys. Did you see Benjamin Sesko? How bulked up he's got? I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, to be honest with you. I mean, Man United have got a habit of bulking up our players. I don't know whether that is a good thing. I think upper body strength is good, but I think that when you're a striker, yes, you have to have a little bit of power, but you have to have a little bit of pace as well. Maybe sometimes when you bulk up too much, you lose a little bit of pace. I don't know. Do you know what I mean? It's crazy. Embuemo. Lenny Yoro playing as a right back today. A right back. Very interesting that. Lenny Yoro is a right back. Of course, Mazraoui played as a left back for Morocco during the World Cup. So there you go, of course. Yeah, absolutely. There's Aiden Heaven. Aiden Heaven to guys to Andre Santos. Andre Santos passes it infield to Joshua Zirkzee. Joshua Zirkzee passes it out wide. Is Embuemo. Embuemo. We got an overlapping run here from Yoro. Great run from Yoro. It's a poor ball from Embuemo. Yoro run all the length of the pitch there. Goodness me, he can't be happy. He can't be too happy about that. He run the length of the pitch there. But yeah, well, James. After agreeing terms, the fans, manager, and the club gave Baleba a hard time last season. They benched him every chance they got. After agreeing terms, the fans, manager, and club gave, because he's not good enough, mate. It's as simple as that. Beggars, great players don't need to beg to sign for great football clubs. It's as simple as that. That shows a lack of mentality. When you let other outside influences disrupt your game, it's a lack of mentality. I take you back to David Beckham. I take you back to David Beckham, who had mannequins hanging off the bloody bridges in London and Manchester and all around the country, had derogatory, horrible things said about his family, and he still stood up and won a treble. Mentality is everything. If you want to play for great football clubs, you've got to have that elite mentality. Unfortunately, James, Baleba hasn't got it, mentality-wise. Mandem, the thing with bulking up is you have to make sure that your agility isn't affected. Yes, as long as he gets still quick, that'll be good because he could. Yes, if you can maintain your pace, that comes with cardio. So it's all about, a lot of people go to the gym, right? A lot of people go to the gym and they bulk up. They get really big, muscly, but they don't go on the treadmill and they don't do any forms of cardio. I would like to think that Benjamin Sesko's done a lot of cardio so you maintain your pace and you keep the level and the timings and the kilometers and the 5Ks and stuff like that. You keep it at a decent level, right? Look, I've done a lot of running, a lot of gym in my life. I've run 3 marathons, fitness. And bulking up isn't always a bad thing, but you have to limit it because it's naturally you carry more weight. When you've got big muscles weigh more than fat. So when you've got big muscles, it can hold you back. But also, if you build your legs, not just your top of your body, but the bottom of your body, you can add a little bit of strength to you. But at the same time, you don't want to end up like, what's his name? What's that player who plays for Wolves? The really muscly one who's played for Barcelona. I've forgotten his name now. Forgotten his name. You're going to end up like him. Here come Man United on the attack. Cross comes in from Dorgu, cleared away by Rosenborg. And it's a throw into Rosenborg here, guys. 40 minutes gone. If I have to be an optimist, I'd say the new players seem hungry, especially Santos. I'm hoping pleasantly surprises us and that we have a great season after all the game is played on the field and not the paper. It's true, but you have to think logically as well. We are not as strong as last season. We are weaker than last season. The reason we're weaker than last season is because we're not going to have Casemiro. I mean, we saw how important that Casemiro was last season to us. And unless he's replaced, I see Man United not struggling. Now, I do see Man United struggling unless he's replaced. Good tackle from Mbremo there. Good work. Look, Traore, Marcus. But, what I would say is that, there's a lot of work that needs to be done. Just not forget we're in the Champions League next season. We're in the Champions League next season. We're going to be playing a lot more games, guys. A lot more games. And not only games, we're going to be playing incredibly difficult games as well. Dorgu, here he comes on the left-hand side. And cleared away there. I'm hoping, but I'm not going to come on here and say Man United are going to win the league. If we start this season with this team, if we start with this team next season, forget about it. Forget about it. You know what I mean? But I like to think that we're going to get some business done until September the 1st. I like to think that a lot of the business is going to be done. Definitely. I really do hope so. I really do hope so, guys. Absolutely. Still 0-0 between Rosenborg and Manchester United. 15 minutes of the game. Go on, guys. I'll be back. 2 seconds. Yeah, we are back. Sal, do you believe you will retire in Italy someday, a long time from now? Probably, Gregory, yeah, probably. Got to go back to London soon, see my family. But if I was to retire anywhere in the world, it would be Italy, yeah. I think Italy is the place in regards to everything, whether you want the city life, whether you want the peaceful life, whether you want nature, you want the beach, everything's in Italy. And I love it here, and football country as well. It's a football country, you know what I mean? And that's a great thing about it as well, you know what I mean? But obviously, I love London. I'm English. I'm a Londoner, East Londoner, born and raised. So obviously, I will go back as much as can. Of course, I will. But we'll have to wait and see. Long time away, I hope. I don't know, do you know when our players come back? Couple of weeks, stud, man. I think they'll be ready for that. I think a few of them will be ready for the Atletico Madrid game on the 1st of August, I think. Italy, happy wife, happy life. That's the motto, mate. That's the motto. Also, it works the other way around. I'm fortunate to have good people around me. I'm fortunate to have people who support me. I'm fortunate to have a great community here as well. And, I'm enjoying every single moment whilst I can. I think I'd probably be here, guys, doing Stretford Post about 85 years old, guys. You know what I mean? Sitting there doing Stretford Post. You know what I mean? We're all forgetting the team news and forgetting all the players' names and everything like that, and doing watchalongs over for Stretford Post. I think I'll be doing that, in 50 years' time or something. Will Bruno be back? I don't think Bruno will be back. I think the main players will be back about a bit later. I think probably the PSG game after the Atletico game. But 1st of August, don't be surprised if you see Bruno back. Don't be surprised if you see these players back, But a lot of them are taking 2 weeks off after the World Cup. A lot of them 2 or 3 weeks off. So some of them are going to be taking 3 weeks off. Some of them are going to be taking 2 weeks off. So that's Shea Lacey there. Yeah. Game not livening up yet, guys. Still 0-0 between Man United and Rosenborg BK. Afternoon, Marcus, you legend. What's going on, my friend? Hope you're doing well. How are you, man? Good to see you, man. I'm very well. Sorry, I was supposed to be out of work 2 hours ago. What have I missed? Nothing, to be fair, mate. Nothing, to be fair. There is a lot of, we're just talking about football, rumours. Carlos Baleba, yeah. Oh, Chancellor, oh, goodness me. Chancellor Rosenborg there. It was a decent cross going in. Not an exactly full house today, surprisingly enough. Usually when we used to go to Norway, it was like always a full house. Like not completely full here, I would say, unless some of those stands are closed. I don't know, but it's not entirely closed here. Not entirely full here at the moment, guys. Absolutely not. Yes, I hope everyone is well, though. I hope everyone is blessed in the community. I hope everyone is good. It's good to see you all here. Welcome, and we're back to proper football now. We're back to proper football. International, it was emotional, but you know what I mean. Yeah, I think the right team won the World Cup in the end. I think, and that's a good thing. You know, I think England should have been in the final, but you know, never know. I think England would have had more of a chance than Argentina to win against Spain because I think England know how to play against Spain. Here we go. Here come off. There you go, Maguire. Harry Maguire passes it well into midfield. It's a free kick to United. It's a free kick to United. It's a foul there from the Rosenborg player, the number 10. Selnays, I don't know how you say that. Selnays. How do you say Selnays? How do you pronounce SELN, 2 A and E together with an S? There's your question, guys. Spell it out for me. How do you pronounce, should I say, Selnays? Selnays. How do you pronounce that? Guys. Football won in the end with Argentina lost. Have you heard about Argentina trying to put a petition to replay the game? Actually, you know, there was a counter petition. Here comes Embremo. Embremo, good play, cuts it back, smashed in there by Mason Mount. It's a corner to Man United. Did you see? But also there was a counter petition to ban Argentina from the World Cup, next World Cup. And it's got a record amount of signatures. Have you heard about that? There you go, guys. And Bremo, we're taking a corner. Disappointed about the turnout here, to be fair, about the audience here, guys. Not a lot of people in the crowd, especially a sunny day in Norway. You want to be. I mean, if I was around, I would have been there. Definitely in the stadium. Cross comes in, cleared away. Luke Shaw, Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire on the left wing, as he does. Get it back to Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw with the ball on the left. Here is Andre Santos. Not seen much of Andre Santos so far, just keeping it simple at the moment. Big up, Bernard. What's going on, my friend? Hope you're doing well. For all the talk about a rebuild, it's relatively crap, and Rashford coming back dampens the mood even more. The most important thing is the vibes. I mean, we're vibes of sea at the moment, ain't we? People trying to show vibes in a very, very underwhelming transfer window so far. You know what I mean? Which it is, you know, it's sad, but it is a very, very underwhelming transfer window so far. You know, I can't say any more than that. Big up. Gregory, Norway are one of requesting the Argentina ban in the next World Cup. No, there's a petition out, Gregory, a worldwide petition that a record amount of people have signed this petition to ban Argentina from the World Cup. Argentina were trying to get the World Cup final replayed. It's nonsense anyway, but they were trying to get the World Cup final replayed. And they released a petition to try and get the World Cup replayed. Of course, that's not going to happen. And then, obviously, now there's a counter petition saying that Argentina shouldn't be anywhere near the World Cup. Again, yeah. Well, as far as I'm aware, watching football a very, very long time, they were outplayed by Spain. They didn't have a chance in the game. They didn't even threaten Spain at all. There was no shots on target. You know, Spain had a legitimate goal disallowed. You know, Spain had a legitimate goal disallowed as well. They had a legitimate goal disallowed, and there should have been a red card for Argentina even before the red card in the middle of the game, at the beginning of the game. So it would have made it even more difficult for Argentina. But yeah, they just need to move on. I think that what they're scared about is because obviously Lionel Messi's coming to the end, and that one-man team show is going to end now. They're not going to have Lionel Messi anymore. I can't see Lionel Messi 43 years old. Maybe you might, but 43 years old at a World Cup. I mean, can you imagine? You know, can't see it happening, to be honest with you, if I'm being totally real. But yeah, look, you know, a lot of sinister things happened in this World Cup, which kind of dampened everything, you know, because there was a lot of blatant. Argentina shouldn't have beat Egypt. They shouldn't have went through against Egypt. That was pretty evident. Egypt should have went through. Egypt were 2-0 up, and some of the decisions were absolutely diabolical, as we know. And hopefully this season, you know what? We're no strangers to bad decisions. Manchester United, we know what Man United have had terrible decisions go against us over the years. So hopefully we get none of that this season. I really do. You know what I mean? Let's hope that we for once, get the rub of the green, you know. So it's very hard to tell, Gregory. It's very hard to tell in this type of games because of fitness in regards to Shea Lacey. Obviously, you have to pick up little bits and pieces. At the moment, he looks tidy. He looks all right. Obviously, he's still trying to bed his way into the game. I'm very excited about Shea Lacey. Very excited. I'm also excited about Jim Thwaites, by the way. Not many people talking about him, but I'm excited about him. Also, Camerson as well. I would like to see JJ Gabriel given some minutes in this game. Obviously, Carrick said they will get minutes in this tour. Hopefully, it's today. Hopefully, we see JJ Gabriel today. Obviously, we saw a glimpse of JJ Gabriel in the youth match, the youth final against Man City, didn't we? But it'd be good to see JJ Gabriel in this kind of environment, and hopefully, he comes on and absolutely tears it apart. I would love that. That'd be absolutely fantastic, guys. Absolutely. 0-0 still, guys. Rosenborg 0, Manchester United 0. Man United looking fairly blunt so far. Nothing given. Obviously, it is a friendly, and friendlies can be so unpredictably inaccurate in regards to analysing and that. I've seen Man United defeat Real Madrid 4-0, isn't it, in a friendly? So friendlies don't really matter much, in regards to results, but it is nice to get results. It gives you a little bit of a vibe, doesn't it? But notoriously, throughout the years, Man United haven't really, under Alex Ferguson, been amazing in friendlies. They haven't really won every single friendly we played. We've lost quite a few. You know what I mean? It's all about getting up to speed. But what I would say in counter to that is basically every single player who's on the edge of the first team, who's in the squad, has a chance today to really stake a claim, to really go out there, to really exert themselves, to really prove to Michael Carrick that I should be playing next season. This is my chance. Cross comes in, cleared away. Shea Lacey. Free kick to Man United. Foul on Dorgu. Free kick. Dorgu's quite busy today so far. He's looking quite energetic, guys. Obviously, Dorgu picked up that unfortunate injury last season, of course, when he was doing so well at that time. When he picked up that injury, he was doing so well. It was just so unfortunate that he got that injury. Do you know what I mean? Greg, we have also seen Luke Shaw have this knee done in by a horror tackle in a friendly. Luke Shaw has been plagued by injuries. Luke Shaw had one of the worst injuries I've ever seen back in 2013-14. He had one of the worst injuries I've ever seen against PSV, guys. And it was awful. Here come United. Dorgu on the left-hand side. Dorgu, get that cross in, pal. Passes it in. Here we go. United. Shea Lacey. Back to Shaw. It's back in the box. Dorgu, shoot. Oh, it's wide. Dorgu almost got there, guys. It was just fizzed wide of the post. Good play for Manchester United with a 1-2 with Luke Shaw and Shea Lacey. A nice little pass from Shea Lacey to Luke Shaw. And also this little pass here from Santos was fantastic. And Dorgu just smashes it wide. Fantastic pass from Santos and Dorgu. Brilliant effort, but just fizzed wide of the post there. It needed to get a little bit, hit it with the outside of the foot. I think it nipped the post as well. Here comes Rosenborg, though. Rosenborg on the counter-attack. Rosenborg on the left-hand side, looking for something cleared away by Mbeumo. Very well played. Very good work ethic from Brian Mbeumo. Brian Mbeumo playing as a right back there. Brian Mbeumo plays a right back. Good play. Brian Mbeumo clears it away. Absolutely. Great work ethic there. Good to see. Guys, we've got about, we're 28 minutes into the game. Guys, thank you, everyone. It's actually my first Man United game of the preseason, guys. Obviously, I was traveling the last one, but good to be here. Good to be back, guys. Good to be back. It's been an amazing summer. It has. And very grateful for everything. And we carry on. And guys, here come United. It's gone all the way through almost for Mbeumo. Not quite for Mbeumo. I thought it was going to go through to him for a second. I thought it was. Rosenborg don't look too bad. I would like to think that Man United, whilst we're on this tour, that we are doing a little bit of a scouting mission as well, that we are looking at some players who are playing against us today, because this is very important as well. This isn't only a chance for the Man United players to shine. This is also a chance for some of these Rosenborg players to shine too. It's an opportunity. Like you're playing Man United, and all due respect to Rosenborg, you know, you're playing Man United. Imagine you go out there and you do well, you're going to get an opportunity. You know what I mean? You never know. Man United might say he's a very good player. We all heard the story about Cristiano Ronaldo, didn't we? We all heard about that, what happened in the preseason friendly, didn't we? Absolutely. Here comes Rosenborg, though, on the attack on the right-hand side. Chance. Oh, a bit long there. Imbremo. No, he doesn't win the ball here. Rosenborg doing very well here, doing very well, holding their own. Holding their own as much as they possibly can. There with the number 11 for Rosenborg, guys, is Sasa, who looks very, very impressive so far. Sasa, he looks very impressive so far. Looks pretty good there, that player. Guys, half an hour gone, 0-0. Imbremo. Back here to Lenny Yoro. Lenny Yoro to Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire out here to Aiden Heaven. Aiden Heaven passes it infield. Here's Xerxes. Xerxes gets the ball out to Shea Lacey. Shea Lacey's got some space here. Shea Lacey, cut it in, get it in. Great goal. Is it offside? Is it a goal? It's a goal. What a goal. Shea Lacey, I told you, get it on your outside, get it on your left foot, and bend it into the back of the net. That's what we're talking about. I said, bend it into the back of the net. Come on, Shea Lacey. He's got the goal. Great goal from Shea Lacey. Bent in there. Fantastic goal. What a finish from the young lad. Absolutely. He done exactly what I said he's going to do. He's going to cut in on his left, and he bent in a beautiful goal there, guys. Absolutely lovely finish. Great play from Joshua Xerxes in the middle of the park. Great little pass there. Joshua Xerxes picking up deep. Shea Lacey bent beautifully, nonchalantly into the corner, guys. Manchester United 1, Rosenborg 0. Shea Lacey with the goal. Fantastic. 1-0 to Manchester United. Eat my goal, mate. Eat my goal. Shea Lacey has definitely done that. He has bent a beauty. Curled, finesse, tactics, sexy football and all that, guys. Straight into the corner. Bent nonchalantly into the corner. Cantona, eat your heart out. There you go. Dennis Bergkamp, eat your heart out. There you go, guys. Man United 1, Rosenborg 0. Fantastic. Man United have scored. First goal of the preseason. First goal of the season, guys. We witnessed it live on Stretford Post. There we go. Absolutely great goal. Delighted with that. Really, really good goal for Man United. 31 minutes gone, 1-0. Rosenborg won't be too happy in regards to conceding. Felt that they would feel that they've had the better of the play, but Man United are in confident mood now. They've won the ball back here. Xerxes again. Back here to Santos. Mason Mount. Mason Mount passes a lovely ball into there. Here we go. Man United with Yoro. Just couldn't get the ball across. It could have been 2-0. This is more like it for Man United. It's more like it for Man United. Playing a little bit better. Mason Mount here. Mason Mount running. Good play for Mason Mount. Done well so far today. Playing relatively well. Harry Maguire. Santos. Patrick Dorgu. Here's Santos again. Look, you know what? It's a big opportunity for these players. You know, Shea Lacey, we all have such high hopes for him. Hopefully he gets a fair share of game time next season. I really do hope so. And also, you're going to see a number of other players coming through the race. We have such a good conveyor belt of young players coming through. With Man United bringing in a few players from the Manchester City youth team, I would say that means that Man United are probably going to give a few of these young players an opportunity next season. They're going to be drafted into the first team squad, and new players be going into the youth team squad. So that's exciting. So obviously we'll keep it moving in regards to that. But yeah, Man United 1, Rosenborg 0, courtesy of Shea Lacey, guys. Great goal from Shea Lacey there. Brilliant. So, might Shea Lacey be ready to replace Ahmed Diallo behind him, Bremo on the wing? I mean, many of us have been saying that, Greg. You know, many of us have been talking about how Shea Lacey should be in front of Diallo. I mean, Diallo's a good player, but I've always believed that Diallo is a substitute as opposed to a first-team player. I think Diallo is a substitute. I think he should be. I think we should rotate. I think we should rotate. Here's Dorgu on the right-hand side this time. Dorgu playing on the right, not the left now. It's back to Shea Lacey. Guys, Shea Lacey passes it infield to Andre Santos. Andre Santos with the ball here. Here comes Aiden. It's Aiden Heaven. Aiden Heaven. Dorgu on the right-hand side. Shea Lacey, foul for Man United, surely. Foul for Man United. Dorgu was the foul. Lovely finish, Kenny. I mean, that was brilliant. That was technique. That was technique, mate. Proper technique from Shea Lacey there. It's what we need. What we need. You know, I'm really excited about some of these young players. I really hope so. If they can be integrated into the team and complemented with the experience as well, I think we're going to be in for a good thing next season. Absolutely. Pereira is the one who fouled Dorgu there. Pereira, the fullback for Rosenborg. And Bremo is standing over the free kick at the moment, looking to bend one in if possible. Man United looking relatively comfortable, looking all right. A bit of a shaky start, but looking all right, looking relatively comfortable in this game. Lots of seagulls. Maybe that's a sign, guys, around. Cross comes in from Bremo. Chance off the bar. It was off the bar from Lenny Yoro. Lenny Yoro hit the bar, guys. Almost 2-0 there for Man United. Man United have had a couple of opportunities in close succession. It's still 1-0, but that was nearly 2-0. It was off the bar there. Good header, good leap from Lenny Yoro. And it just didn't quite dip. It just hit the crossbar. Unlucky from Lenny Yoro there. Good opportunity for Man United to make it 2-0. Not 2-0 quite, but here come Man United again. Here they come again. Chance. They're in the box. Dorgu. Santos. Mason Mount. Mason Mount got it in the middle. Little flick there. Almost paid off for Xerxes. Foul there, surely. No. Play on. Mason Mount. Harry Maguire here. Harry Maguire out wing and Bremo. And Bremo passes there to Lenny Yoro. Dorgu gives the ball away. Dorgu switched sides. I did say at the beginning of the game, watch out for the transition. Watch out for the players moving positions. Watch out for Bremo playing the right, Bremo playing up front. You're going to see Dorgu on the right, Dorgu on the left. One of the key characteristics about Manchester United this season is the transition up front. Man United are looking to be more agile up there and more versatile and unpredictable as well. Man United are looking at doing things a different way in regards to that, with swapping Dorgu to the right, to the left. You know what I mean? Bit like Ronaldo, he plays on the right, he plays on the left. Harry Maguire, nice little Rabona there from Harry Maguire. Here comes Embremo, clean through. Embremo, that's a red card, surely. He's pushed him down. No, he's played on. That's a red card, ref. That's a red card. Come on. You know what I mean? Come on. Big up, Neil. What's going on, my friend? Hope you're doing well. But United play beautiful football when it's not Hollywood. Man United, you remember pre-season Perlo? Do you remember Pereira? Man United. I don't read it too much into pre-season, but, one thing you do with pre-season, that you take bits of it and you say, well, that was good. That was impressive. I like that about it. And then you move on with that. Absolutely. Yeah. But it's a good performance so far in the second half. I would say that in the friendly aspect. Definitely. Rosenborg are given as good as they've got, though. They've done pretty well, Rosenborg. I've been impressed with Rosenborg. But Man United on the counter, by the way, I hate saying that, but Man United on the counter do look pretty dangerous, guys. Man United, they do look dangerous. And you've seen Xerxes picking up the ball from deep. I'm seeing Xerxes push into midfield. Harry Kane, eat your heart out. He's pushing into midfield and he's bringing that ball forward. And he's sort of playing that deep underlying number 10 role there and getting that. I mean, I like it. I like what I see with that. I do. But yeah, obviously, we're going to take everything with a pinch of salt. Of course we are. Now, look, as I've said many times, I've said Man United, if Man United get the transfer window right, I don't think it's in the realms of impossibility that Man United can't mount a title chase, a title challenge, but we have to get the right players in. Do you know what I mean? Absolutely. We need a squad, definitely. We need a squad, 100%. I really hope we do. I hope we get that. I really hope we do. Here come Rosenborg. Rosenborg playing from right to left, of course, in this game. Slowing the game down somewhat. A lot of players in the Man United half looking at that counter, prowling on the counter. Good ball, one back there by Lenny Yoro. Lenny Yoro takes the ball forward. He's bringing it into midfield. Good performance of Lenny Yoro so far. Out here wide, guys. Oh, Shea Lacey. He's got a chance here. Good skill. Corner. Corner there. I like the positions that Shea Lacey gets into. I'm really impressed with Lenny Yoro so far as a right back. I'm really impressed. Big up, Christian. Speak of the devil. Hi, Sal. I like the way Lenny and Xerxes are getting more well-deserved minutes. I'm liking the way Xerxes is picking the ball up from the middle of the pitch and bringing that ball forward. I'm liking that. I like that. I like how Lenny Yoro's getting forward from the right back position. He's getting more forward than Dalot did all season last season. Really impressed. Rosenborg player, please be careful with those stud-footed challenges. You know what I mean? I could argue that Rosenborg should have the red card there, to be honest with you. Obviously, it's a friendly, so it didn't go to VAR or anything like that. I think that could have easily been a red card. Corner to Man United. Corner to Man United. It is Mbeumo going to be taking the corner. Cross comes in for Manchester United. Head up by Harry Maguire. Don't leave Harry Maguire in that sort of space in the box from a corner, but it is cleared away by Rosenborg. Rosenborg got a chance here to counter. That's going to be a no free kick from Mason Mount. Greg, if you're going to be a footballer, to be a great one, if you're going to have a dream big. Yeah, absolutely, man. Xerxes using the ball well today. Yes, sir. He's using the ball well. He's picking up that ball from deep areas. I like that about him. I like what he's doing today. And not only picking up the ball from deep areas, but also getting that final ball correct, passing it right. So fair play to him, man. Good luck to him. I like Xerxes. I do like Xerxes. I've always liked Xerxes. Obviously, it hasn't quite worked out for him so far. But you know what I mean, at the end of the day. But obviously, yeah, as we know, with preseason friendlies, we have to obviously take everything with a pinch of salt as well. Santos has been solid. Santos keeping it sweet. He's keeping it nice and short, simple, guys. Absolutely, he's keeping it like easy. You know, I like his play. Hey, oh, chance, good cross there from Rosenborg, and it's cleared away. Is it a corner to Rosenborg here? No. Is it going to be offside? No. Is it a corner? Or is it an offside there? Yeah, it's an offside. It's an offside. So it is offside. It's not a corner. But it was a good attack from there. Chaka looks fairly impressive for Rosenborg, of course, the Algerian international who plays for Rosenborg, guys. Looking fairly impressive there. That was a good ball, to be fair. Yeah, just slightly offside there. He drifted offside, but I like the position he got in there, to be honest with you. But Chaka looks like the danger man. Sasa looks like a danger man as well on that right-hand side, guys. Pereira, the left back, is playing a left back. I like the look of him so far, getting forward, getting those crosses in for Rosenborg. Not being just biased, not talking about Man United. Now I'm talking about them as well. How's it going for us? JJ Gabriel's on the bench jersey at the moment. He hasn't started yet, but I am impressed with Cher Lacey so far. A couple of players in the team. Lenny Oro has been doing well so far as a right back. So that's a good chink in our armor, to experiment with certain players in different positions. It's been so, but we need more midfielders. We do. I would say he's been fairly steady. That's what I'll say. Christian, wonder what the club are trying to do by playing Mount in a deep position. Something doesn't smell nice. What do you think, Sal? I wouldn't be surprised, mate. But we got to also clarify and put into context, is Rosenborg in the friendly, and there's going to be a lot of transfers in. There's going to be a lot of changes, a lot of players coming back. There's going to be a lot of things going on. Greg, cross comes in, free kick to Rosenborg, cleared away there by Manchester United. Is Santos interacting well with Sean Dorgu? Yeah, so far, I think Dorgu's been pretty busy. Dorgu can look a little bit frantic, but I think Dorgu gets in really dangerous positions. I like what Dorgu does on that left-hand side. He gets into really dangerous positions. Chance for Rosenborg, goes straight to the keeper there. Have you seen Dave Bully about the other petition, though? The other petition are trying to ban Argentina from the World Cup next time. And there's been a record amount of countries that have signed it. There you go. Imagine that, guys. Imagine they get banned for the World Cup. They'll petition that. They'll appeal that, won't they? Definitely, they'll be appealing that. Absolutely. Guys, that's it. Anyway, still 1-0, although I feel like Man United should have been at least 2 goals up. But it is only 1-0. Whilst it's only 1-0, the old cliche that, it's a dangerous score. Rosenborg got it in the box. Good play. There. Good play. Very good play. Aiden Heaven, look, you know what? Big season for him next season. I see Aiden Heaven getting into the England squad next season. Felt he should have been in the England squad this season. I think he's better than Konsa and all that. But definitely. Let's not forget we got Bruno Fernandes, Cunha coming back as well. Kobe Mainu is going to be coming back as well. There's going to be a few players coming back into this team. Greg, should Dorgu be starting in rotation with Cunha on the wing? Yeah, that's what he would do. That's what he was doing before he got that injury. That's what he was doing, wasn't he? Santos Garcia passed out and he's winning a lot of duels so far. Yeah, but as I said, I'm not going to get carried away. I'm going to wait and see. obviously this is a friendly. So obviously we're playing Rosenborg. So hopefully, you know, it carries it on and does well for Manchester United. For me, looking at the game, our midfield looks lightweight. We do still need physicality in there. When you're playing better sides, they're going to expose that physicality, lack of physicality. At the moment, Santos has been all right. He's done a few neat passes, nothing spectacular. We have to be very, very critical and not overly excited. And that's what I'm saying. Anyway, cross comes in for Rosenborg, cleared away. Guys, cleared away. Nothing at the moment. There is obviously the news about that Belgian striker, which I'm going to find out about by tomorrow's show, of course. But nothing at the moment. I would like Man United to look at some of the players that played in the World Cup. You know, Zico and players like that, Egyptian player, and players of that ilk. You know, I would like to see players like that, you know, looked at and analysed because they would be cheaper. You know, I would say, and we got 45 minutes have gone, guys. Is there going to be any injury time? No, there is not. 0 injury times in this game, guys. Half time here. Manchester United 1, Rosenborg 0, courtesy of a sweet strike bent into the corner by Shea Lacey, the youngster. Absolutely brilliant. Decent first half for Manchester United. Some good performances in there. Neat touches from Santos and some good play from Lenny Yoro down the right-hand side, which is surprising as a right back. Looking forward to the second half, guys. It is 1-0 to Manchester United. Let's go, guys. Let's go for the second half. Guys, absolutely big up everyone. Bro, what's happening with those seagulls there? When the seagulls follow the trader, it's written in the stars, Neil. It's written in the stars. It's all written in the stars, mate. When the seagulls follow the trailer, there you go. He's had a solid first half, Greg. Very solid first half. He's had a solid first half. Future generational defender. I'm not going to flip-flop from that. I think he's fantastic. I think he'll be a brilliant player. Guys, what's going on? Where's the hydration breaks? No hydration breaks. It's a miracle, guys. How can they survive with no hydration break here, guys? I don't know what's going on with this hydration break. How did they survive? Didn't they dehydrate? Goodness me. Goodness me. I need water. Give me water. There you go, guys. No hydration break. None of that woke nonsense. Absolutely. Man United 1, Rosenborg 0. I'll be back. Yeah, I'm back, meaner than ever, guys. Big up everyone in the stream. How can players survive about the 30-minute and half? I don't know, Mandem. I don't know what's going on. I think this is cruelty of the highest order. I think there should be a petition, Mandem. This is ridiculous. No hydration break. Well, goodness me. I mean, imagine just having the bottles on the corner on the side of the pitch that they can pick up and have a drink. It's terrible, isn't it? Yeah, Gregory. We aren't going to be missing those hydration breaks over. No way, mate. Slows the game down. Bloody hell, especially me when I'm going back to the UAE and I'm going to be 4 hours ahead. And, you know what I mean? The game will be finishing at 4 in the morning. Tea and biscuits break. Yeah, in England, it's going to be a tea and biscuit break. We're not going to have a hydration break in England, bloody when it's middle of December. We're going to have a tea and biscuit muffin break. We're going to have a muffin break. Can we have a muffin break? When I was growing up and I used to play Sunday League football, we used to have like oranges. We used to get oranges at halftime. I mean, like, you know, the oranges. That's what we used to have back in the day, all those years ago. Yeah, I don't know if they still have those things. You know, magic sponge and all that. Yeah, I don't know if they still have those things, but yeah, we used to have like oranges and things like that. Potatoes. We have potato for halftime. Have some potatoes, some boiled potatoes. Some boiled potatoes. Thomas, it's just to capitalize on the phrase all that jazz. Print up the merch out. Thank you so much. I've got so many, Thomas. I've got done and dusted. I've got all that jazz. I've got what else have I got? Someone said it the other day. I keep saying it. There's something someone said the other day that I said. Yeah, that I said. When I first started Stretford Post, I used to introduce the channel and say, back with a mix and sound, Manchester United, back with a mix and sound. I used to say that. Absolutely. I say absolutely a lot. Absolutely. I say that a lot. I do say absolutely a lot. It's a sentence filler. Absolutely. Yeah. All that jazz. Absolutely. I think that'll be a good one. Done and dusted is mine. People are trying to copy that. That's my transfer thing. That's my transfer. The done and dusted thing is my transfer thing. That you know what I mean? Same oranges at halftime. Yeah, oranges at halftime. Sunday League football and all that. Hackney Marshes for me. Tea and biscuits, mate, sounds more like a cricket match. They have more than tea and biscuits. Thank you so much, done and dusted, Gregory. Big up yourself. Guys, look what I've got today, right? What I've got today, I've got this. It's green. It's green mint milk, right? This is an Italian thing, right? It's green mint milk. My wife introduced me to it. It's absolutely banging, guys. Green mint milk, and that's what I'm drinking right now. Absolutely. Green for glazers out. There you go, guys. Green for glazers out. Daryl, good afternoon, good evening. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Lacey, baby, he took that off the laces and bent that into the corner. Absolutely brilliant, guys. Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely. It is a little bit sweet, though. I would say that. It is a little bit sweet. It's like basically like mint milk. It is a little bit sweet. No, it's not goat milk. It's mint milk. Mint. It's got mint in it. And yeah. Good to see you, Daryl. I'm very well. Thank you, mate. Glazes out. Yes, please. That's what it's all about. Just watching back on the Shea Lacey. Beautiful goal there. Absolutely lovely goal from Shea Lacey. That's the quality that you need, guys. That sort of quality. Yeah. How many changes do you think there will be? How many changes do you think will Man United make at halftime? It's a little bit disappointing when you have so many changes, but I think there will be at least eight changes. What you're saying about 8 changes at halftime is a banger, bro. It's proper quality, proper Bergkamp kind of Cantona sort of finesse into the corner. That shows quality. That shows skill. That shows confidence for me. That's the kind of player that I like. I like that kind of thing. I like those sort of players. Is JJ going to bench out? Yes, Marcus. He's on the bench, brother. He's on the bench. Yes. I'm looking forward to seeing him at least get some minutes today. I would like that. That would be nice. If Shea Lacey got, if JJ Gabriel got some minutes, he changed the whole team last time. He'd probably do that again, wouldn't he? You know. Absolutely, Beef. We need to buy new players, brother. Yes, we do. We do. Yes, absolutely. No one denies that. We need another 6 players in my opinion. You know, a lot of work to do. A lot of work to do, in my opinion. Yeah. So there we go, guys. Right. Waiting for the second half. Obviously, hopefully we'll see JJ Gabriel. I don't mind making changes. We can see JJ Gabriel. I would have liked JJ Gabriel to play in a team of a few experienced players, if you know what I mean. I would have liked to see him alongside, you know, the more experienced players, because it will only help his game, you know, rather than playing with a bunch of youth players. I would have liked him to play with some of the first team players because he will thrive a little bit more. Got it like there. Yeah. Big up everyone in the stream, guys. Don't forget to smash those likes. Just watching Ronnie Johnson speaking on the camera, guys. Hope to see more. Yeah, I think we will see a lot of him. If Carrick has the guts, because he didn't play a lot of youth players last season, did he? So if Carrick has the guts and he has the belief in these players, then who knows how far they can go? You know, who knows how far they can go? But yeah, Jurgen Klopp has started his German national team reign in a very negative way, I feel. I felt Jurgen Klopp was very, very negative. I really do. I felt that Jurgen Klopp basically is saying, like, he's doing them a favor. You mean you're managing your country, mate? You're managing your country. And, the way he's saying that if anyone disturbs me or goes after my family, I mean, I understand that. But at the end of the day, mate, you just signed for Germany as a new German manager. I'm telling you right now, Jurgen Klopp won't last a year. I don't think Jurgen Klopp will last a year. I don't think Jurgen Klopp will stay at Germany. I think we'll leave. Do you think Diego will come in at the 65th minute? I hope he comes on now, Gregory. But yeah, probably get a last. I would like to hope so, Gregory, that he will get at least that much time to impress. Why not? Why not? Do you know what I mean? Why not? Do you know what I mean? Why not? It's good to see Ronnie Johnson on the touchline, guys. Such a good player for Man United. Such an underrated player, Ronnie Johnson was. Such a brilliant player for Man United. I can play right back, left back, centre back, midfield sometimes. Such an important player for Man United. Those are sort of squad players that you need. And this is something that I've been saying. Like, I said it this morning. Why are Man United not looking in Scandinavia anymore? We don't look in Scandinavia anymore for players. It's a little bit disappointing, in my opinion. You know what I mean? That we're not looking at Scandinavia as much as we used to. Obviously, Hedinberg signed from Blackburn, but it's Scandinavian. Obviously, you've got Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, Peter Schmeichel in there, Ronnie Johnson, who was in there as well. Jesper Blomqvist, and we don't really do it enough these days. You know what I mean? He's rejected Italy, Greg. He's no longer. He said no to the Italy job. He's no longer in it. England should try and get him. England should try and get him. He said no to Darryl. He said no. England should try and get him. I think he would much prefer to manage England, in my opinion. Cam, what's going on? Xerxes finally playing in the playmaker position. He is a trequartista type of player. Missed the first half. MSC doesn't follow for rewind. Big up, my man. I'd like to see Xerxes more in that underlying. The great thing about Xerxes, he's picking the ball up from deep. And he's not only picking that ball up from deep, he's actually delivering the final ball as well, which is good. I'd take him at England, he'd be brilliant. At England, he would be brilliant. England would win the World Cup if he was manager of England. That's for sure. For starters, they wouldn't have left some of those players that Tuchel left out. Tuchel, for me, he's a nearly manager. I know he's won the Champions League on the COVID year. But for me, Tuchel's a nearly manager. He's not quite there. He's a bit of a panicker. He's a bit of a worrier, and what he did in the semi-final was embarrassing, to be honest with you. After that game, should have been sacked, to be honest with you, because of what he did. I know that we ended up kind of retrieving it. Beating France 6-4 was an amazing game. Guys, let me just say something about England, though. Let me just say something to back England up, right? England were the most entertaining team in the World Cup. 4-2 against Croatia. 3-2 against Mexico. The Argentina game was fantastic. And then you got the France-England game was amazing. We held the World Cup up, guys. We held the World Cup up. We held it up. You know what I mean? Yes, there was the odd boring game. The Congo game was pretty boring, but England won that. That was entertaining in the end. England won it 2-1. The 0-0 that England had as well was, England always get a 0-0. England always get a 0-0 in these tournaments. Getting a tan out there, Sal. Yes, I got a tan. Daryl, I've been in an island called Ischia. Lovely. Heat is just on you here. The heat is just on you. It's very hot out here. It's hotter in Abu Dhabi where you live usually. I'm going back there on Wednesday, but in Abu Dhabi, generally you have air conditioning everywhere. And the heat is a little bit different there. It's a little bit not like a tan heat. It's too hot. You burn. You know what I mean? Here, you can sort of like roast like a chicken and then you can start getting crispy and golden. You know what I mean? If you know what I mean. We're just waiting for the second half to start, guys. One of the characteristics about the World Cup is that we were starting these these games really late, second half, first half. We're starting them really late, and it is like it was jarring sometimes. Do the Italians believe in air conditioning? Yes, everywhere there's air conditioning, Gregory. England don't need air conditioning. No, there's no point having air conditioning in England. What you have is you have a little air conditioning unit that you take out about a couple of weeks during the year, and that's about it. Air conditioning in England, more like central heating. Definitely, especially now it's going to start getting cold in a month. Definitely. About probably give it a couple of months. Give it a couple of months. It's going to start getting freezing cold in London, as it does. Guys, players are running out onto the pitch, running to the right destination, which is the pitch. Hate to quote Jim Ratcliffe. Man United are already out on the pitch. They've already run to the right destination, and they're already here, guys. Let's go, boys. Big up, Cam. Let's go, United. Let's get that second goal. Let's wrap it up. It doesn't look like there's any changes here. I do believe that Man United are going to... It looks like Man United are going to change it like at a certain time. I mean, maybe it is 65 minutes, but what I'm looking at, I can't see any changes. What I can see so far. None so far. From FC Co-op either. They're not. There's no changes for them either. 1-0 to United. Anyway, we're ready for the second half. No, I don't think there's any changes so far. None at all. We start off as before. Xerxes kicks off. Man United 1, Rosenborg 0. Here we go, guys. Let's get it going in. Let's get it going on. Benny, didn't see any of the games. The wife is in hospital. I'm sorry to hear that, Benny. So can't see any of the game. Hope popping in and out to Stretford Post. Big up, my friend Benny. Hope you're well, mate. And my prayers and thoughts are with you. Hope your wife is gonna as well. It's not too bad. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Good to see you here, though. JDC. Worst thing about this team is still Luke Shaw. Still can't provide anything in attack. Luke Shaw needs to be gone. JDC needs his I think how long is it now? We're on like the 13th season of Luke Shaw. Unbelievable, isn't it? He's gonna get a double testimonial at this rate. Unbelievable. Anyway, look into the future. Share later. Harry Amass. Harry Amass is on the pitch. Sorry. Harry Amass. There is a change for Manchester United. Chance for Man United, and it's cleared. Just to say the change for Manchester United. Let me just refresh this. Let me have a look. Let me get the changes up for Man United here. So share letter. So Hammy Amass is on the pitch. I'm just trying to work out who's come up. Who's come off. Must be Luke Shaw. Looks like Luke Shaw has come off. Yeah, we've got a couple of substitutes here, guys. They haven't announced it on here. They haven't announced the substitutions as I've got MUTV, so they haven't announced all the substitutions. Yeah, so I'm just waiting to see what the substitutions are. Guys. So as far as I'm aware, I think Camason is on as a right back. Amos is on as a left back, I believe. What I'm seeing so far. Yeah, they haven't really announced the substitutions, but most of the team is the same. Harry Amass there. Good to see Harry Amass back, by the way, for Manchester United after his loan spells. Should have picked up a lot of experience on loan, of course, guys, especially in the Championship and that. It's really difficult to go down to those leagues, guys. Yeah. Throw in here. Harry Amass will be taking the throw in. Mason Mount. Dorgu. Mount again. Out past that wide to Embremo. Embremo on the right-hand side. Dorgu. Yeah, cleared away. Embremo again. Yeah, so Maguire and Shaw have come off, let me just say. Before this chance of Man United, chance Camerson and Amas have come on. So Maguire and Shaw have come on. Camerson and Amas have come on the pitch, guys. Just to let you know, that's the substitution. Camerson, who is a defender by trade, Camerson, who plays as mainly as a centre back and a right back. He plays as a right back primarily, so he's probably moved out to right back. It's a corner to Man United, and of course, Harry Amas is a left back, of course, as we know. Guys, still 1-0. Free kick to Rosenborg here. Free kick to Rosenborg. Yeah, it was a good strike from a nice little classy strike from Xerxes there. Just past the post, but nicely struck. Playing very well today. Long may it continue. So, yes, Manchester United are leading Rosenborg by 1-0 here, guys, in this friendly. I hope you're enjoying the stream. Thank you, everyone. Well played, Aiden Heaven. Nice strength is Harry Amas. Harry Amas with the ball. Aiden Heaven. Cleared back here. Harry Amas. Nice little triangle there. Good play. Good chance for Harry Amas. Loses the ball there, though. Good chance for Harry Amas to impress here. This is probably his last opportunity, if we're being honest with ourselves. Of course, very highly rated by so many people, and gone on loan a lot. He's gone on loan to difficult sides, so don't know if you really can judge it, because at the end of the day, I think he done well on his first loan, and then obviously he's been around Sheffield Wednesday, Norwich City, and teams like that. So I don't think you can really judge it, to be honest. But yeah, looking forward to him. I mean, I wish them all the best. I really do. I hope they fulfill their potential. Good tackle from Dorgu. Yeah. Cleared away. Of course, Rosenborg won't want to lose this game. Of course, Rosenborg obviously won't get this opportunity. There's a chance of Rosenborg. He's offside. He's offside. I thought he was clean through for a second there. He is offside there. Offside there. Yeah, I thought it. Oh, that was close, man. That was so close. I think he was just offside, if I'm being honest. There was Harry Amas who was playing him on slightly, but I think it was just offside there, guys. Anyway, Man United continue. Looking forward to seeing, obviously, Camerson. Of course, another youth player coming in. Youth curry success and all that. Vitek hasn't been tested so far, to be fair. Haven't seen much of him, to be honest. Dorgu. Mount. We need to look at Camerson, guys, because he's a right back. So it'd be good we need that position sorted out if he can play well today. I've always liked Camerson anyway. A lot of us saw him last season. And you remember the tour in Hong Kong and China? You remember those? Was it Hong Kong and Asian All-Stars and all that? You remember we did the watch-along for that, although it seems like forever ago, doesn't it? It was only the beginning of last season. Goodness me. I mean, it seems like forever. It seems like 10 years ago. Yeah, what a time that was. Oh, good skill there from Shea Lacey. Great skill. Lovely little skill there. Lovely. Really good player, Shea Lacey. Such a cultured foot. Definitely really good player. So excited to see him next season. I mean, guys, listen. JJ Gabriel, Shea Lacey, the future's bright, The future is bright. Hopefully they fulfill their potential and get opportunities, So Alex Ferguson used to always say it, didn't he? If you don't give youth a chance, they stagnate, don't they? And they drift off, So you have to give youth an opportunity. We'd like to see a few of these players on the bench next season, definitely. Camerson on the right. Back to Vitek. I'm not sure if Vitek is now. Vitek is still playing. We remember when we got. It's a very similar Vitek. He does remind me a lot of Kovar when we got rid of Kovar. Not many people wanted Kovar gone, and Carreras as well. I mean, Carreras was a big mistake. I couldn't believe we got rid of him. And no surprise, he ended up going to Real Madrid. I just couldn't believe we got rid of him. It was crazy. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't know if he's going to get a lot of football next season. Carreras, obviously, with the signing of Cucurella for Real Madrid. So yeah, he might be looking to leave. You know, might bring him back. Here come Rosenborg, cleared well by Aiden Heaven there. Here come United though. So Lenny, I believe Lenny Yoro has been deployed as a centre back. Here's Dorgu. Chance. Oh, tried the little 1-2 there. A bit too much, I believe, there from Man United. Man United just needed to take that shot on Vitek. They just needed to take that shot on, to be honest with you. Yeah. Big up everyone in the stream, guys. Don't forget to smash a like on the video. United are leading Rosenborg by a goal to nil in the second preseason game of the season, of the summer. Of course, we're not playing as many as I thought we would. We're not after this game. We're not playing until August the 1st. I thought that's a little bit crazy. We've got to wait a whole week before Man United play again. You know. Big up, Bobby Legend. What's going on, man? No, better late than never, my brother. Hope you're doing well, man. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. Welcome back, mate. Good to see you here. Here come Rosenborg. Rosa on the left-hand side. Chance for them. First chance, real the second half, and it's not a great finish there for Rosenborg. It was a nice little run there, though, from Rosenborg. This is a warning that Man United need to be wary of them as well, because they can still hit you, they can still hurt us. So yeah, that was Saide. By the way, he's been substituted on for Rosenborg. It is ML Saide. There's two Saides. He's been substituted on there, of course. Chance of Man United 2-0. It is Xerxes. Is that a goal? It's 2-0 to Man United. 2-0. Xerxes deserved that. He deserved that. He's been the player of the game so far. He's been playing well today. He's the one. Well played, Xerxes. Absolutely. Big up, my friend. Big up, guys. Xerxes has got a goal. Not yet, Bobby. Only youngsters that are playing at the moment are Camerson, who came on as a substitute. Shea Lacey has been excellent, scored the first goal at the moment. And guys, and also Javier Mas. Well played again from a great skill from Xerxes there. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff from Xerxes. Oh, beautiful stuff from Man United. Manchester United 2, Rosenborg 0. Maybe it's a chance now to make some changes, guys. Maybe it's a chance to make some changes now. Great play from Xerxes. He's had a good game. He's had a good game so far. You have to give it to him, Xerxes. You know, maybe, you know, it was class. It was lovely stuff. That's what we bought him for. We bought him for that kind of class, didn't we? We bought him for that kind of skill. Just hasn't showed it enough. You know what I mean? Hopefully, you know, look, I think he should stay now. Like, I mean, right now, until he's replaced, we can't be doing anything. I think he'd be good. If anyone I want to stay, it is Xerxes. He's the only one I would want to stay. I mean, take it or leave it, 50 million. I mean, 80 million at this rate. We got the reincarnation of bloody Dimitar Berbatov there. Bloody hell, it was brilliant there. Like, goodness me. That's the Xerxes can do, just not that consistent with it. Remember his goal there? Yeah, I remember it. Tough angle, buried it in the corner. Lovely goal. You know, it's nice. But obviously the pressure's off. Man United are good at this, isn't it, Neil? No, we also have to look at the pressure is off, isn't it? The pressure is off. Yeah, but it was a lovely goal from Xerxes. He deserved that, to be honest. I thought he's been so far like the player of the match so far. Guys, we've got about 33 minutes left of the game. Man United are leading 2-0 against Rosenborg. A much better performance today than the performance against Wrexham the other day. This is a much better game. Some standout performances so far. I thought Lenny Yoro was very good as a right back. Xerxes been brilliant. Shea Lacey been absolutely fantastic. Brilliant. Some great performances in this team, guys. I really am. And obviously, looking at some of the players that have come in. Camerson and Amas is back. Of course, Amas is back. You know, I would like to see some other than Jim Thwaites and JJ Gabriel for me to give an opportunity in the midfield. I would like to see that. Let's wait and see. But look, this is no mean feat, of course, because obviously Rosenborg are in the 13th game of their season. We haven't even started our season. Let me just read something. 1 second. So Fabrizio Romano said, Man United were considering Carlos Baleba as a top target when Ruben Amorim was still at the club, but it's gone cold since Ruben Amorim left the club. Yeah. And it should go cold. You know what I mean? There's a reason for that. There's a reason for that. Not playing well. Just write this. Free kick for Rosenborg. Oh, great free kick. It was wide though. They can keep it in the freezer with that one. Absolutely. I know it's just friendlies, but I'm glad football is back. Yeah, I'm glad proper football is back now. It's been crazy, hasn't it? It's a good free kick, to be honest with you, from Rosenborg. I'm glad football is back, yeah. International football, my goodness me. I mean, I'm just so grateful, guys, that we had, we done the World Cup. So, guys, here's the changes for Man United. Xerxes coming off. Chida Obi Martin, Tyler Fletcher, Collier, I could see. Share Lacey's coming off. Heaven is coming off. Let's have a look who's there. So Xerxes is off. Xerxes had a good game. Santos is off. And Buemo is off. Lots. Oh yeah, a little bit of a mention for Harry Amas for that assist, by the way, on Xerxes. Good assist from Harry Amas there, but great finish from Xerxes. Yeah, lots of changes for Manchester United coming up here. About 20 changes altogether, probably. There you go. So it's 2-0 to Man United. Just waiting on the announcement for the substitutions. Let's have a look. I'm just waiting for them to make these announcements. Very slow on MUTV. They're slow on the old announcements and things like that. Should be going on as we go on, as the play flows. But yeah, we got Collier. We're going to see Collier. Collier is back, definitely. I don't know if I've seen JJ Gabriel yet. Come on. Harry Amas. Done well so far. Collier, nice play. Harry Amas, nice little ball into midfield. Chida Obi Martin passes out here wide. He ran a little bit too early there. Camerson. He tried to shoot. It's a corner to Man United. It's a corner to Man United here. It's good play, though, for the young lad. Good play. Yeah, there's no harm in giving JJ Gabriel a chance here. I don't know why he's not giving JJ. Amar is on as well, guys. Dan Gore is on as well. You need to give him some time, give him some confidence. So it's corner to Man United. Good corner. Chance for United. 2-0, 3-0. 3-0 to United. And it's Devaney, the young lad. Guys, has scored for Manchester United against Rosenborg. Devaney has scored for Manchester United. It's 3-0 to Manchester United. Game, set, and match. Well played, Devaney. The young lad, guys. Devaney, well played to him. Absolutely brilliant. He scored his goal. He would love that. He would love that. Great finish as well. Good instincts. Good instincts from him. Definitely. Good instincts from Devaney. Absolutely brilliant, guys. Lovely, lovely finish. Devaney, of course, is a midfielder, guys, who's from Ireland, of course. Midfielder from Ireland, a 19-year-old. Well played to Devaney there, guys. Congratulations. Great back. He can play as a right back. He can play as centre back and centre midfielder. Primarily a centre defensive midfielder. Belabor who? Belabor who? We got Devaney, mate. We got Devaney. What are you talking about? We got Devaney. Belabor. Oh, you talking about? We got Devaney, mate. We don't need him. Absolutely. Get in 3-0 United. Lovely stuff. Man United are absolutely killing it today. Absolutely killing it today. From the young Irish lad, Devaney, guys. Absolutely lovely. Jacob Devaney. Congratulations for his first goal, guys, for the Man United senior team. There you go. Absolutely lovely. Brilliant. He's actually moved down to right back. I know that he plays as a centre defensive midfielder, but he's actually moved to right back. He's playing as a right back at the moment. But really good instinct there. Very impressive, there, of course. I think he was brought in as for Mount, if I'm not wrong. I think he was. Here come Rosenborg, though. Rosenborg wouldn't like this. They're getting embarrassed at the moment. From a second string, third string Manchester United team, let's not forget. It is a very, very not one of the best first team players for Man United, of course, first teams. But it's a good. I like the cross as well. The corner. Let's not forget about the corner. They're saying handball. I don't think so. Maybe if it went to VAR, but I don't think so. But it is 3-0 to Manchester United, guys. It is 3-0. Armour, who took the corner. I think it was Armour who took the corner. Another young player. A few players to look out for. We'd like to see Jim Thwaites and JJ Gabriel giving a little bit of an outing, but really, really impressive from the young lad there. Man United, since they brought in these young players, they got a point to prove. This is their stage. This is what they got to do. They got to show everyone what they're made of. Show Michael Carrick why he should be in that first team. This is what you do. I know it's a friendly, but this is your opportunity. You're not going to get much opportunities to show Michael Carrick. It's a chance on Rosenborg. It's a chance, big chance. And it's hit the post. Oh, it was almost 3-1 there, to be honest with you. Poor play for Man United on the left, but, we get away with it. There, Chido Martins goes up. Just a little bit of news about Sekou Kone, guys. He's gone on loan to Lausanne in Switzerland, guys. What you make of that is what you make of that. Of course, Lausanne are Ineos's team, of course. So, he's gone back. He's on a loan to Lausanne. Just let you know. That's if you're not seeing. It's a good tackle, to be honest with you. It's a good tackle, but it hit the post. A little bit too wide open there. Here come United again, though. Nice little touch there. Oh, he's falling down, Chido Martin. Trying a shot. United looking impressive today. Looking really good today. Looking sharp. Some of these young players. Looking really good. That's going to be offside. Yeah. Chido, keep yourself on side, mate. Keep yourself on side. I know you want to get a goal. You'll probably be desperate to get a goal today. But he just needs to keep himself on side, and then he'll be all right. He will get his goal. His goal will come. Definitely. Rosenborg nil, Man United 3 here. Yes. A bit better than when we last played Rosenborg, of course, in 2024, when we lost 1-0. If you remember. It's a lot better than that, when we lost 1-0. Are we going to see JJ Gabriel today? Are we going to see Jim Thwaites today? Are we going to see those two players today? I really want to see JJ Gabriel play. I was so impressed with Cher Lacey in the first time. He's absolutely fantastic. Brilliant. Greg, United need players and shouldn't be sending anyone on loan until the first team needs are covered. I agree, Greg. Yes. Until the first team is done, we do. Yeah, definitely. JJ Gabriel's warming up, by the way, guys. JJ Gabriel and Jim Thwaites are warming up. I want to see him. Listen, JJ Gabriel. You know what I mean? He's gonna be Lamine Yamal, guys. I'm telling you, he's gonna be the one. JJ warming up. Well, I want to see him in the team, man. I want to see him in the team. Come on, Carrick. Give him an opportunity. It's 3-0, bruv. It's 3-0. Come on, Michael Carrick. Give him a chance, mate. Give him a chance. You know, that's what we need. We need. Give him a chance. Come on. Absolutely. It'd be lovely if you did that. Big opportunity. He's got that swagger, JJ, isn't he? He's got that swagger. He's got that arrogance, that slight arrogance. You can tell, you know, that you need, especially as a striker, top striker, to be confident. Very important, of course. You know, really looking forward to him really coming, playing. Hopefully he can come on today. Don't be a sport, Michael. Play him. We're winning this game easily. Free kick to Rosenborg. Foul by Jack Fletcher. Here. Of course, Michael Carrick. We're very, very familiar with midfielders and being a midfielder. Oh, Collier. Nice little chest down by Collier. A bit of space here for Man United. It's opening up here on the right-hand side for Manchester United. Back to Fletcher. Is it a little bit too much there? JJ Gabriel's going to be the biggest business, Greg. JJ Gabriel, you know, generational. This is why we got to play him. You know, he's still young. You know, we got to try and keep him at the football club. You know, that's what we need to do. Keep JJ Gabriel at the football club, because there are going to be teams sniffing around at the moment. He doesn't have an adult contract. So whilst he hasn't got an adult contract, you know, we could still lose him. You know, so we got to make sure that we give him enough opportunities and we entice him a little bit. You know what I mean? And try and make sure he gets enough chances in the first team. I really do hope so. Guys, 3-0 to United. Easy peasy so far for United in this game. Let's try, and we've got 20 minutes to go. Let's try and get a fourth goal. That would be lovely, isn't it? If Man United can get a fourth goal. Yeah. Oh, I always knew it. I knew it. As soon as I saw the seagulls, I was like, yes, this is Man United's day today. I thought, yes, that's Man United's day today. There we go. Rosenborg kicks it long here. Chance for Rosenborg here on the left-hand side. Be careful. Devaney, good tackle from Devaney. Well played, mate. Well played, Devaney. Well played. Corner to Rosenborg. There. Corner to Rosenborg. Quick corner. Overlapping run here. Be careful of the overlaps. Chance for Rosenborg. Shot straight at the keeper. Straight at Vitek. Vitek hasn't had much to do, to be fair. You know, I would have liked to see Vitek tested a little bit today. I like him as a player. I think he's going back on loan, though, isn't he? I think Radek Vitek is going back on loan. Player of the season at Bristol City, of course. You know. Cheeto holds up the ball well. That's what he does well there. Very, very good hold-up play and balance from Chijo Obi Mikel. There we go, guys. Cross comes in. 3-0, 4-0. Manchester United have scored, and it is Hamas. And it is Harry Hamas with the goal. Great cross, great play for Manchester United kids. And it's 4-0 to Manchester United. Great play there from United. 4-0, Harry Hamas with the goal. I like that. I love that. He's been around. He's been on loan. He's put in the work, Harry Hamas. And he's scored again. Well played, Harry Hamas. Well played, Chido Obi Martin. Held up the ball very, very well, guys. Man United on the right-hand side. Devaney again, guys. Passes it out wide there, and it was a great finish. Kamasin with a great cross, and it's a great finish by Hamas. Kept his composure and pull it into the back of the net. Man United 4, Rosenborg 0. This is no mean feat, guys. No mean feat. Great play for Manchester United. Well done, Man United kids. Absolutely. Big up. No, there's no overhaul yet. We all want JJ to score. Bring on JJ now. Absolutely. Walk over 4-0. What a performance, man. This is a good pass into the box. That is just needed a tap in. A great pass. I think it was Kamasin who passed the boys. That's what I'm saying. We've got players in the youth who we can bring into this squad, which we didn't play enough last season, in my opinion. And we can bring them into this squad and they could do a job, especially the fact that I think that we got to move away from the likes of Dallo and players of that ilk. I think Man United do with Luke Shaw's and Dallo's when we got good young fullbacks, guys. And when you got those good young fullbacks, you should use them, definitely. I hopefully we'll get a lot more. Here come United again, though. United are absolutely on fire. These kids are absolutely killing it at the moment. And United again with Devaney. Devaney into the box. Man United have got a chance here again to make it 5. Can I make it 5? This is vintage Man United, guys. Great shots. Wide. Corner. That's a corner to United. It was a good shot by Devaney. What's going on? It is a corner to Man United. Come on, bring on JJ Gabriel, Carrick. Come on, Michael. Bring on JJ Gabriel. Bring him on, man. Amo's up. Cheeto's up there. Yeah, you got to bring him on, man. Come on. Yeah. Williams takes the corner. Williams, of course, the young lad on the left. United shots over the bar. Confidence from Gore. Dan Gore. He's been around a long time. Dan Gore, of course. It seems like he's been around forever, hasn't it? Dan Gore. Harry doing himself no harm. Absolutely. Here, lads. Has having a good game. Absolutely. Wow. Home and 4 goals scored now. I know I missed something. Good performance from Man United, man. Marky Mark. Good performance from Man United. The kids have come on and absolutely excelled so far, to be fair. Did Rosenborg rotate? If not, this is awful for them. 13 games this season. I think they have rotated a few players. They have brought on some players. They've made some changes. However, even though that, you think about what they're playing against. They're playing against a youth team of Man United, basically, especially in the second half. And Man United have absolutely run riot so far. Do you know what I mean? Can't wait to get hold of these old crocodiles and to see these lads play. Bruno and Maguire, Dalot need to bounce. Give others a chance. Absolutely. Sal, how many subs away from 15,000? I'm not too sure, mate. Let me have a look. I've got about 132 to 15,000 subscribers. So I've got about 132 there, guys, until I get to 15,000 subscribers. Don't forget, guys, to subscribe to the channel, guys. Absolutely. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Marky, the kids know how the ethos of United. We will win things with kids. Yeah, we need some experience in there though as well, in it to nurture, to blend them in 100%. The kids didn't always do it on their own at Man United. They were with Cantona, they had Schmeichel, they had Keane, they had Cole, they had all those players. So obviously it's dangerous now. It's a different scenario, in it, to bring in kids, even though we should reuse kids. It's a dangerous scenario to do that because we didn't win anything with kids. You know, we didn't win anything. It was Schmeichel, it was Cantona, it was Hughes. No, not Hughes. It was Keane. It was Irwin. You know, it was Bruce. It was these players, Giggs. You know, at the end of the day, you know, we need more of that. But we need winners in our team as well. You know what I mean? To nurture them and to give them that feeling. Bruno wants to go to Real Madrid. I've heard a lot of conflicting stories. Scary Terry, how you doing, my friend? I've heard a lot of conflicting stories about Bruno Fernandes at the moment, good and bad, truthful or not. You know, I've heard some stories circulating around him. Guys, under 21s looks a class of 99 Sal. Not quite, man. Let's let maybe not, man. Not yet. Not quite. That team was just. I know what you mean, though. Big up everyone tuning in. Kindly do subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much, man. And you legend. We just need to keep Rashford away. We need to keep all the toxicity away from him. Definitely. But kids need to be blended in slowly but surely. Doesn't look like he's going to bring on JJ Gabriel at the moment. Hopefully he will. Hopefully we'll get to see JJ Gabriel before the end of the game. Hopefully. That would be lovely. That would be nice if we see JJ Gabriel before the end of the game. Thank you, everyone who's joined me today, guys. You're absolute legends, of course. Don't forget to smash that like. That'd be great. Good play there for Man United. Oh, just gone out for a throw-in. Dan Gore. Yeah, we need exactly, Mark. We need the right role models around the kids. Please, no more toxic environment. Exactly. You look like JJ Gabriel looks like he's itching to come on, isn't it? At the end of the day. Could have said it better, Sal. The kids need experience to take them to the next level. Yeah, just they can watch. You know, if they're watching Marcus Rashford throw his arms around and moan, and Bruno throw his arms around and moan, then you know they're going to learn off from that. And we need good role models. Absolutely, we need better role models. Unfortunately, it's hard now because obviously we don't have any. who you know, I mean, the most we get is probably Bruno is the most we're going to get as a role model. We ain't got Casemiro there anymore. You're probably only going to get like Bruno in regards to a guy who's actually won big things internationally and stuff. So yeah, that's about it, to be honest with you. Carrick could still give us JJ Gilbert a little 10 minutes run out. I'd be disappointed if he didn't. I would. Here come Rosenborg. Corner to Rosenborg. No, well cleared out. I'll be disappointed if he didn't. Honest to God. If he didn't give JJ Gabriel a little run out, you know, that's not going to make JJ Gabriel happy, is it? We're meant to be keeping him happy, you know? Let's hope he does. I mean, I'm not talking about 3 minutes. I mean, I don't want to see that, giving him like 3 minutes or something like that. You know what I mean? Give him more. Come on. Chelsea are in contact with Bayer Leverkusen for Karim Alej-Begovic, the talented Bosnian international. If you know, you know. I hope so. Christian. I hope so. 1st of August, Bobby, against Atletico Madrid. 1st of August. Atletico Madrid. Which will be tougher, of course. Yeah. You've got to give him an opportunity, though. Giggs was playing at 16, of course. I would like to see him play. We've got 10 minutes to go, guys. 4-0 to Manchester United here. Great performance. Scary Terry, I was on X that a Man City account said Pep is the greatest Premier League manager ever, miles ahead of Fergie. They're chuff monsters, Scary Terry. Scary Terry, they're chuff monsters. They don't know what they're talking about. I don't think Pep Guardiola could manage Aberdeen and beat Real Madrid in the final of a European competition. I don't think Pep Guardiola could bring in a bunch of kids and win a treble. I don't think he can do that. Pep Guardiola has one injury to Rodri and his whole season falls apart. No. Alex Ferguson would not let this bang average Arsenal side win the league. And that's what they are. They're bang average, you know. And he let them win the league. Having been in proper position. Devaney here. Throw into Man United. Come on, United. Let's get that 5th goal. Let's wrap it up. Oh, it is wrapped up, to be honest. It's a foul throw. Is it? Oh, he took too long. Oh, it's a foul throw. No, it's a foul throw. It slipped out of his hands from Camerson. Unlucky. Anyway, Man United win the ball back, and it's another throw into Rosenborg. Another throw into Rosenborg here. No way is Pep better than Sir Alex Ferguson. People are jokers, so it's god of football management. I mean, Pep is a money man. It's as simple as that. And let's not forget, when Pep went to Barcelona, he inherited Frank Rijkaard's team. It wasn't his team, by the way. You know, all the Xavis and Iniestas and Messis, that was Frank Rijkaard's team. You know? Thomas, what is your take on Glinios' new approach to the season ticket holders? Disgraceful, Thomas. Again, disgusting. Just typical, isn't it, mate? It's just typical. No respect to the fans, to the match-going fans who travel the world, spend a lot of their money. The life and soul of this football club is with the fans. And yeah, they're not really making any friends. Like I said many, many times, I don't think they care about the fan base. I think they pretend they care about us. They don't care about us. We're basically just a tool for them to make money. That's it. They don't care about who we are, what we are, how far we traveled, how much money we spent going to see this club play, you know, around the world. I don't think they really care about that. And this is the disgusting thing about it. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, disgraceful, man. Really is disgraceful. I'm disgusted by it. As usual, nothing. Scary Terry sounds like a City fan. That's all right, mate. It's all right. He can. It's all right, mate. I don't mind rival fans in the stream as long as they can keep it civil. So Alex was EPL Manager of the Year 11 times. He was the best, mate. The best. He could go away in Europe and play Michael Carrick and Darren Fletcher as centre-backs and could play Raphael and Fabio as right and left midfield and still win the game comfortably. That was Alex Ferguson. Alex Ferguson made changes at the right time. Alex Ferguson, when he won the treble, if you saw that treble, if you saw that, the management from Alex Ferguson, the guts, the courage to change it in the last minute in the Champions League final, to really go for it and win us that Champions League. Here come Man United again. Chida Obi, well held up. He's got a chance to shoot here. He passes that out wide. We got the ball wide, guys. Oh, here's Camerson. Camerson tucked in the box. It's going to be 4, 5. It's 5. It's 5, and it's Williams. Williams has scored the goal for Man United. 5-0 to Man United. Unbelievable performance from United this. 5-0 against Rosenborg. Lovely stuff for Manchester United. Williams with the 5th goal. Again, Camerson with great play on the right-hand side, guys. Exactly what we've been missing all season from Diego Dallo. And another beautiful ball into the box, guys. And Man United are on fire. 5-0, guys. 5 minutes to go. 5-0. Now bring on JJ Gabriel Carrick, because he doesn't look like he's going to bring it in. Lovely stuff. Enjoy it. Absolutely. But fans still back them for some reason. They're going to remove season tickets completely because they're stupid. Those who back them are stupid. Thick, middle class, no, not middle class, what I say. Thick, middle-aged people who are just so ignorant. A lot of them are so ignorant. You know, they're so ignorant, they don't want to be wrong about Ineos, and they are totally wrong. Guys, absolutely. They'll probably blame this win on Ineos. You know? Christian, the club owners, is all about money and their banker, absolutely. Kids are cooking, absolutely. Rosenborg have been awful. Bloody, how bad are Rosenborg? Mandem, honestly, did this team rotate, or are they just atrocious? They look atrocious, Mandem, really did. I remember when we played Arsenal with 7 defenders and won. Exactly. Do you remember that, Marky? In the FA Cup, 2-0. Yeah, I remember it. That was when Fabio and Rafael da Silva played on the left midfield and the right midfield and won 2-0 comfortably in the FA Cup. You know, genius, man. Just a genius. You know, it just showed you, innit? Showed you. Wasn't football? Football's not complicated, you know. It just showed you what it was all about. Do you know what I mean? Really, really good. Charts of Rosenborg. Rosenborg have been awful. I feel sorry for Rosenborg, to be fair. Good tackle there. I do feel sorry for Rosenborg. Good for Williams to score today. New player, of course. Another young player. Good for him to score another goal, guys. Man United here on the attack. Man United looking for number 6, guys, by the way. Looking for number 6. Here's Man United. Long ball out there. Williams. Good play from Williams. Keeps the ball in. Go on. Take him on. Take him on. Get that cross in, mate. Get that cross in. Good ball. Collier. Oh, goodness me. It was almost 6. It was almost 6-0 to Man United. Gregory. Do you remember how weak those twins were at fullback in comparison to those players we had before them? They would probably be among the best on their fullback positions in the league today. They would be. Yeah, you mean Fabio and Rafael? They would be. They'd be the best fullbacks in the world, probably. And you know what? They were well scouted as well. They were well scouted by Alex Ferguson. You know what I mean? The player who looks like George Michael is coming off. The one who looks like, and yeah, another player is coming on for Rosenborg. Yeah, so yeah, it doesn't look like we're going to see JJ Gabriel today. Sad, really. Some of the lineups Berger used to find and win trophies with made us think he's a madman when you can't replicate such management. You can't. And Pep couldn't do that. People could lie and all that and this and that and give us all these sob stories and all that. But no. I know United will rise again. I just don't think it will happen under this board. Me too, mate. Trying to hold on for hope for a full sale. Me too, mate. You can tell the way Man United are, the way Man United are run. The kids are coming through and, you know, we're always going to be there. But, you know, we're under this board, anyone will find it incredibly difficult. You know what I mean? Under this board, definitely. And, yeah, sad as it is. I mean, it would be a godsend for the Glazers to leave and Ineos. Both of them to leave. It would be a godsend. Do you know what I mean? Sadly, looks like they're here for the long run. Did you see the nonsense Anson said about City? Because you know why, mate. You know why, Mandem. He's trying to... you know what I see? When I see that, Mandem, it makes me think that he's obsessed with Man United. He's trying to tell himself that he made the right decision. He's trying to tell himself that, you know what, Man United didn't want me, so I'm going to say something nasty. But I'm not surprised he said that, man. Because probably he wanted to go to Man United. He's been promised he's going to go into Man United all summer or last winter, January. And then we didn't make the move for him. So he's throwing his rattles out of his pram. But I don't blame him in that aspect. You know, let him bring it on. He's giving our team talk, the Manchester Derby for the team talk there. That's a good one. But yeah, look, Man United, you know, just, you know, they need to get a move on in this transfer market. Mandem, people talk about Fergie as if he was a transitional manager. Those people never watched him play. It's as simple. Good save from VTech. They haven't watched him play. It's as simple as that. Yeah. You know. Here come United. United are looking for the 6th. They've got it on the right-hand side. Oh, it's offside. Mate. Exactly, Mandem. Sir Alex was... Sir Alex was just a great manager, but a great physical player and a coach as well. He knew who to put his arm around and who he needed to hair dry. Yeah, he was versatile. He treated everyone as an individual. He knew how to handle Cantona. He knew how to handle Giggs and Beckham and do different ways. He wasn't perfect. Thought he mistreated some players. He had favoritism. He wasn't perfect. But as a manager, he was a genius. Overall, nobody's perfect. Yeah, I felt like if he spent money like Pep spent money, right? If he had the tools to spend money like Pep spent money, he would have won far more than a couple of Champions Leagues. He would have won far more leagues as well. You know, we were going out there buying David May and Henning Berg and Ronnie Johnson and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Cheapest chips signings, you know what I mean? And he would make it work. You know, he would scout the right players and he would make it work. You know, if he had $1 billion like Pep Guardiola has had or Arteta has had, forget about it. No chance. The time we actually spent proper money on our team under Alex Ferguson, we dominated, didn't we? Life is short for the Glazers and Sir Jim to stay in control of our club too long enough to build a 100-seater monstrosity and unwanted by the fan base. The problem that we're going to have is that the Glazers have siblings and the Glazers want to pass it down to their siblings. It's just like what Malcolm Glazer did. He passed it down to his sibling. Here come United. Yeah, that was looking for that 6. 3 minutes of added time, guys. Yeah, looking for that 6th goal. Got about 2 minutes of injury time. Get magnificent performance from the young lads here, guys. Doesn't look like we're going to see JJ Gabriel in this game, sadly. Not happy about that, to be honest with you. I thought there's no reason why not to play JJ in this game. I thought we would have saw him today. Absolutely. But yeah, he's only 15. He will get opportunities, definitely. He'll get opportunities at Man United. Guys, of course he will. You know what I mean? But it is 5-0 to Man United. A great performance. You know, 5-0. We don't say that often these days, even in friendlies. So it is a good performance for Manchester United. Enjoyed it. I've enjoyed this. Bruno said the club don't want to show him ambition. He might think about his career. So Iniesta, yeah, I'm a bit disappointed by this, Jay. I'm disappointed. Didn't even give him 5 minutes, Bobby. I think that's a little bit out of order. I mean, give the guy a chance. Give the kid a chance, man. Barcelona would. You know, these countries would. You know, these clubs would. You know, yeah. Gutted about that, but you know he's going to have to wait a week for the Atletico game. It's even tougher game. Be even tougher for him to get in the side because of you're going to have other players coming back. You know. Anyway, here come United. Defending really well as well. VTech has had nothing to do. Man United have been so in control. How poor are Rosenborg, guys? And that's what you have to look at. I've seen nothing from Rosenborg. Absolutely nothing. Good play there for Man United. Williams here, bringing the ball in. He's done so well at the moment. Look up, Williams. Look up. Good play, Williams. Pass the ball when you got a chance. Foul to Rosenborg. Pass the ball, Williams, when you got an opportunity. Guys, pass the ball. It's your chance. We've got 20 seconds left of the game, guys. Man United 5, Rosenborg 0. Fantastic result. Maybe starts the next game or second half Madrid game. I hope so, but the problem is that you're going to get a lot of players coming back. You know, I'm actually playing well, not just scoring. Yeah, I'm just worried about how poor, man, them Rosenborg were. I've never seen such a poor team in my life. Really poor. No effort, no fight whatsoever. Full time, guys. Man United 5, Rosenborg 0. We didn't see JJ Gabriel, but Man United have absolutely swept the floor with Rosenborg here, guys, by winning 5-0, guys. My man of the match, guys. My man of the match is, for me, my man of the match. I'm going to go with Joshua Zirkzee for this game. I'm going to go with Joshua Zirkzee for my man in the match today. I thought he was fantastic. Shea Lacey had a close one, had a close game in regards to that. But I'm going to go with my man in the match to be Joshua Zirkzee today. Man United 5, Rosenborg 0, guys. Fantastic. Are Rosenborg in the Champions League? I hope not. I don't think they are, to be honest with you. But goodness me. Can we play them if they are? That would be nice. Yeah, I think give it to Zirkzee for this game. For me, he was the man of the match. Man United were excellent today. Really excellent. This is a bad looking... Norwegian football didn't used to be this bad, did it, man? You know what I mean? It is bad today, guys. Yeah, I totally agree, Josh. I think Josh I think Zirkzee was phenomenal today. I thought the way he carried that ball today, brilliant. And obviously, in regards to the youngster, Shea Lacey, fantastic. Brilliant. Such a talent. And really looking forward. A lot to look forward to with Man United youth team, of course. And Joshua Zirkzee. This ball needs to go to see the real change. I'm all in for a false out until they are gone. It's all about take miracle over this ball to change my opinion. The problem is, Mark, is that now with this stadium, this is going to give them a lifeline, a life support machine. This is what's going to give them a chance, isn't it, to stay? Is this stadium, and that's what it is. The stadium is going to give them the opportunity, you know. But yeah, Man United 5, Rosenborg 0, guys. Lovely, lovely little number. Lacey with a goal. Zirkzee, Devaney, Amas, and Williams with the goals. Good to see the young lads in the side, guys. You know, good to see that. Good to see the young lads get goals as well, get assists as well. That was good to see. Impressed with that, of course. Absolutely. Slicer said, big up, Zirkzee accepted, and said yes to Juventus, right, Sal? Nothing is accepted yet, Slicer said. Juventus can't afford him. They're broke. Give us Kefrim Turam, we'll take that. But no, he'll be the last person I sell at the moment. Right now. Off-season for Rosenborg. Rosenborg have started their season. They're 13 games into their season. They've actually got more fitness than us. Do you know what I mean? They're actually in a better place than us. You know what I mean? There you go. So, yeah. Goal of the game, definitely that Shea Lacey goal when he bent it into. That's a beautiful goal. I love goals like that. Sell the club, invest somewhere else, make the money. Glazers can't get that through their heads. They won't. It's like they're stubborn. It's like they're doing it by purpose. You know, they don't want to get rid of the club because they're milking this free money for them, Greg. They haven't spent a penny on this football club. Not one penny of their own money. They're loving it. They're getting free money every single week. When they need money, they're just dipping it. When they want to go somewhere, want to go in their yacht or whatever they want to do, they've got free money. Rajesh, big up. What's going on, my bro? Hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. Nice to see everyone on a lovely afternoon, lovely sunny day here in Italy, where Man United are winning 5-0. Can't get much better than that, of course, guys. Absolutely not. Lovely. Love it. We could have had more. We could have had 7 or 8, guys, to be honest with you. It was a dominating display for Man United all round. I think Lenny Yoro, guys, I just want to talk about Lenny Yoro. Lenny Yoro playing as a right back. He was phenomenal. He was brilliant, guys. Absolutely. Guys, I want to say thank you to everyone who's joined me today. Appreciate it. Rosenborg of Norway 0, Manchester United 5. Thank you, everyone who's joined me today, guys. Take it easy. Appreciate you all. Thank you so much, Marky Mark. Well, I love this channel. We have real fans with a high IQ. So do you, Marky Mark. And all of us saw Ruben changing not only the club, but a huge toxic environment. The friendly is not going to be a friendly at all. Exactly, bruv. Exactly. Big up. Absolutely. Big up, Marky Mark, and big up everyone. Big up Slicer Sid. Big up Rajat. Lenny looked great as playing as a right. He looked brilliant as a right back. I agree. Running back and forth. Guys, thank you so much. I'll see you a bit later. Tomorrow for Breaking Dawn, actually. Take it easy. Smash a like on the video. Glory, glory, Man United. 5-0 to Man United. See you tomorrow, guys. Take it easy. Have a fantastic evening. Peace.